with Shaw. Hello.
Oh,
Howdy.
hello. Hello. Hello.
It's like Laudna sending messages. Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, I forgot you weren't muted on my Twitch. Oop. Because I was listening to you guys last week while I was taking my test, and I'm like, why am I hearing myself?
Well, I hope y'all are ready.
Don't
Oh, dang, my door just opened by itself.
Oh,
He wasn't
The
ready.
demons have called.
Be afraid.
be afraid. Be very afraid. That would freak me out.
I'm assuming it's a normal thing.
I will get the holy water.
Hope so.
Go get the holy water.
I expel the
Ryan's got
demons.
some.
All
I think
right.
Kalita has some. I think Kalita has some too.
Holy water for the
Hey.
demons.
Hey, Del. Hope you have an amazing stream. Good luck, everyone. Oh, they're gonna need it.
Thank you. I figured we
Don't
would.
say that.
I hate that.
Rude.
I was like,
I'm just an asshole. You guys should know this by now.
I mean,
Sometimes you say that and you're joking, and other times you say it and then we almost die.
yeah, I'm like, what?
and we were just attacked by an invisible creature that was not magically invisible, so I don't know what the heck we're dealing with.
I was like, how is this happening?
Apparently, it's a thing in the new video game Eric's playing too. There's just creatures that are just invisible, not
Holy
magically. They're just invisible.
They just be that way.
Yep.
It just be.
All
I'm like,
right.
that's terrifying.
Do. All right. We got the
What's wrong,
Spoodafoo's going.
Ding ding.
I'm trying to join. But...
Yes, all good. He's all good. Okay. So, first things first. We gotta do a thing. There's only one person left, and that is Ro.
Oh no.
Maybe a good thing.
Oh yes.
I don't know.
It's a random question.
Yeah, it's our icebreaker, which I seem to be the only person who enjoys, but we're gonna keep going because it's great.
What? I love these.
Wrong.
I just don't know most things. I enjoy them. I just don't know most things.
Yeah.
All right. If Ro was a type of insect.
Oh,
Insect?
Yes.
A lot
Where's
of
my
very good
insect book?
options.
I'm like imagining like a praying mantis and just thought she's like, what? Stay back. Looks really cool, but don't touch because we'll fight you.
Go like this.
That's a good one.
The peacock spider.
Oh, the little
Yep.
the wavy spider.
With that's the one with the fluffy green knees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically it's a spider, not an insect.
There's a type of
Oh.
like ladybug that looks like a ladybug, but it's actually not, because like it pretends to be a ladybug and it's like really dangerous and poisonous, but it's like a ladybug to trick birds into eating it.
I would do that.
I feel like that's kind of
You
real.
would do
Like
that?
she
That's kinda
looks
cool.
cute and appealing, but then she might kill you. Yeah, you never know. You gotta fuck with her to find out.
I don't know.
I love
Ro's
that.
a demon though.
She's a pretty
Yeah.
demon.
True.
Yeah, and the thing that made me think of it is I have a cup over on this dresser that has bees on it.
I love bees.
So like honeybees, you leave Ro alone and Ro won't bother you. Ro will do her job, but then you fuck around with her friends and she's just like, get you, boy.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Find
Yeah.
out. I feel like that's just the gist of anything with Ro. It's like just fuck around and find out.
Like, I'm so nice, and then you poke my friend like boop, and I'm like, bitch.
fuck you do?
Kind of what I was thinking as well.
Pretty good.
I just imagine like if Ro ever casts hypnotic pattern now, I'm just gonna go like this
Yeah.
while I do it.
Oh no!
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Could be great.
Okay. Now, with that one out of the way, here comes the one that everyone hates.
Again, not factually correct.
I hate this one.
Yeah, and you were gone last week.
Yeah, I
So
like
I'm
partially.
sorry, Roland, but you're up.
I don't remember at the exact beginning. I think it was mostly a shopping session. I got a whip, and I gave it to Thivius to enchant. I think we got some herbs. I think we got more diamonds.
We didn't.
No. Okay,
We
we
didn't
just got a
actually
lot
end
of
up getting-
money.
Could get diamonds.
Yeah. But then we went to go rest, and I magically got attacked by an invisible being. She went haywire. I passed out, and the creature disappeared. And that's where we are.
Fun.
Disappeared, was brutally murdered into non-existence. Same thing.
See,
I
I
came
think,
back.
but Roland was unconscious, so he doesn't know. He thinks he just fell asleep and then it went away.
It was just a nightmare.
Meanwhile, Milky's just standing under this terrifying, like, swirling mass of things as the
Considering he's
swords
going
just
to
come
wake
through
up-
it.
Considering he's gonna wake up in a room with all of us, like surrounding him, I'm sure it's gonna be a very weird experience for him.
Mhm.
Okay. Who carried Roland into the room, and how did
Me.
they do it?
I did
How?
it, Princess Carrie.
Yep.
Yeah,
Of course.
we like laid him gently on the bed. We're like, shh.
They're there.
You're okay now.
Okay.
All right.
Lay your gentle head to
Fine.
rest.
It's all ogre now.
Oh God, no.
Don't cry no more.
No.
Uh-oh. All right. So that is where
Did
we're
it do
going.
the thing again?
Yeah. It's okay
Ah.
though. All right. Hold on. Dog is done eating, and the cat is mad at me. All
How
right.
Oh,
dare.
There's my doggy. You can't see her on this stream because it's covering the thing with my name, but it's right
I
there.
went to open the door.
My dog
and
is
the
right
cat got in the way.
typical cat move.
Poor
Yeah.
baby.
No, not poor baby. Smudge is an asshole.
But poor baby.
Baby. I'm just a baby.
It's just a
I'm
baby.
just a
I'm
kid.
just a baby.
All right. So that is actually, Roland, how you wake up. It's to the rest of your party members in some way or another passed out either on the bed, leaning against the bed, on the floor.
All dibs on the floor.
Lots of floor space on the floor.
Leaning against the bed, just like
On the rug, just
Milky's
like
curled up like
cat.
a kind of cat, like at the foot of the bed.
Just absolute silence.
Yep.
I said something. I
I'm
guess nobody heard me.
sleep.
do
Oh
it.
no.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, is it gone?
I think we're all asleep.
Kalita
When
probably
I wake
wakes
up,
to that.
yeah, I'd be like, "We took
Nobody's
care of-
watching. I just fucking died.
We took care of it. You need to rest. Doctor's orders."
You got it.
Okay.
And we all asleep again.
Then I'm
Well,
resting.
You do, if you hadn't already, you guys did get a long rest.
Oh bless. Bless.
So, you all awaken to Roland and Kalita just having a little bit of a chat. It takes Devin a second, and maybe Ryan poking her. But you are all awake after a rather eventful evening.
Maybe we should consider, I don't know, not staying at this inn anymore.
I
Bad
mean,
shit seems to happen here a lot with us.
That's
I
probably
think it's not the
actually a good
inn.
idea.
I think it's us.
But this is where we tend to stick around.
I think we're one more bad thing happening away from not being allowed to stay here anymore.
does she need to know about this one?
I know it's like,
Question
they
is,
know?
do they know already?
They're gonna know.
Like
They're
we
not
were
gonna know.
exactly
One way to find out. And then Loki's gonna
Nobody's
start
gonna
going
know.
out for breakfast.
Did you hear our fight?
They're gonna. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know. Oh,
Mom, are we
wonder
gonna
what
get
D&D
breakfast or
campaign
what?
where we quote memes.
To food.
Okay.
To food.
Munch and munch.
You open the door and you see
Forgets name.
When the game
what the fuck,
buffers.
Lilo? Lilo.
I forgot too. It's okay. I was trying to remember their names.
Hard to remember.
You see Lilo sitting there and she's very carefully cleaning up blood spatters on the stairs, and she's just, as soon as the door opens and clicks, she just kind of jumps and looks in that direction.
I just slowly close the door.
I burst through. I am so
See
sorry.
anything.
Let me help you clean. Do you need me to mend anything?
I cast hypnotic pattern.
Oh no.
I'm not actually going to do that.
He's about to start rolling the wisdom saving throw for that woman. She seems very spooked, but she does accept the help cleaning up the blood.
I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really dark. We didn't see to clean it up afterwards.
There's also just an area that has an orb of force that she cannot enter. Because I don't think it's been a full 8 hours since the fight, so and I don't know if I can stop Tiny Hut.
Oh,
You can drop Tiny Hut, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Blood
Oh, it
cleaned
ends
up.
if I leave its area.
Apologies to Lilo. You are in the main area, just eating breakfast. What would you guys like to do?
being how close Rolen was to dying, I think it would be prudent to get even more diamonds.
That seems like a good
Good
idea.
It's a very good idea.
I like cast just have Efla by me now. Like there was a fight, you missed it, and then cast Mage Armor on Efla and myself this morning,
Okay.
just in case.
Did we already investigate the surroundings after said fight, or not really?
No.
Can I investigate the surroundings after said fight?
Are you going around like the inn, or are you just kind of going outside the inn for like that little, just like a small radius?
Well, I guess, did it just happen? I mean, obviously, Ro would know this, but did it happen like inside, I assume, or like just out of nowhere?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe like outside, I'll just like walk around the perimeter of the building and see if anyone like came in through windows or if there's like track marks, even though I'm not a survivalist. But
I
Watch
can
out for
assist if you
smells.
ask me.
Watch out for what?
weird smells,
Oh yeah,
It's a
it
floral
smelled like
smell.
flowers.
Like flowers?
but also
Mhm.
death.
Death flowers. Okay.
More flowery.
Since you brought that up, hold up, looking for a thing. Make a religion check for me, please.
Oh. Fuck.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Seems out of place.
Can I help with that?
Ro is the one out and looking
Okay.
and
Weird check.
what'd you roll?
8.
Okay. All right, now roll an investigation check.
Rose like, what's a religion?
Have you heard of our?
Kalina, can I join your cult?
You mean religion?
I mean religion.
Okay. All are welcome. Unless you're like free.
Oh my
Just
god. 7.
Oh, no.
My
You have
intelligence is
more
not great.
dice.
Okay.
Enough.
Yeah, don't really find much of anything,
Go
unfortunately.
back inside defeated and sad.
Hey, Ro, what'd you find?
Don't talk to me.
Would you like an extra hand to look?
Yes, please. Can I search the inside of the building? Second try.
If you're searching the inside of the building, sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Please roll
Can
higher
I
than
be
a
helping
5.
silently?
Wait,
Ryan was the one that was.
Okay.
I don't know if that you would let me do. Like, just does it smell like flowers still?
No, it does not.
No. It kind of did it like I don't know if I didn't ask this last time. Did it like go away as soon as it died, or like would I not have noticed?
Didn't really notice it when you left your room. If that makes sense.
Oh, like when it
Kind of
first
like-
was.
It dissipated over time.
Okay.
So only while it's living.
I rolled better.
Okay. Ryan and Ro.
I got 18.
I got 23.
Okay.
You are better than me.
You guys don't really find much of anything.
Figured not.
Damn it.
It's air.
It's almost like it's air.
I didn't know it was air. I thought it was just like I don't
You
know.
never know.
It's the fact no one stopped you.
I personally did not know it was air. I thought it was just like an invisible creature.
No, it was angry air.
Cool.
was
I
also
wouldn't have
invisible.
investigated if I knew it was air.
An angry
Did you
air
find
is
anything though?
No.
Found this weird device. Kidding.
I saw these footprints. They look like angry air.
You can see the anger in the footprint.
It
The
looks like
footprints
this.
that the air left, yes.
Angry.
Okay.
Gonna be one of these days.
Yeah, apparently. All right. Anything else you guys wish to do?
Nothing I could think of. Count my herbs that we totally didn't figure out yet.
You know, because the one day I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was traveling.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
So,
okay.
what to do, you guys?
Was there anything we wanted to do?
We could probably go tell Sorella we got attacked.
That's
This
an
is true.
idea.
That is probably a good idea.
Like, hey, we
Probably the
stayed
best
at that
course of
inn
action.
and more shit went down.
Do you think Sorella would know where Raylar is?
where
Maybe.
Raylar is?
Oh
Probably.
yeah, we were looking for him, huh?
Oh,
Probably.
Yeah. So like,
Wait,
yeah, she
wait,
probably
wait.
know.
Why were we
Where
looking
we-
for Raylar?
Why are we looking for the person I don't trust?
He has the spell Scrying. And we still don't know if Do is okay.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
To Sorella?
Just a
Let's go.
real-
Going slow and petting after like
Okay.
It'll be okay.
I
You
can also turn
guys
into a soft thing for
make
stress relief.
the familiar short walk to the city hall to be able to find Sorella. She is in her office and she looks up from her paperwork. Yes.
Hey, Sorella.
Hello.
So last night was eventful.
What
We
did
were,
I
you
didn't do
do?
that.
We were
What
attacked
did
in our
you
inn
do?
again.
We were
Specifically,
attacked
Roland was attacked.
I didn't do anything.
You were attacked.
by what did you call it, Nulky? Angry air.
That was
Attacked
invisible.
by the wind.
Invisible non-magically. Have you ever heard of anything like that? We're not giving Sorella a lot to go on here. Angry air that is invisible non-magically.
Yeah, we're really not.
How
No.
did it attack Roland? Was it just like
Painfully.
pain?
It's just like,
Okay.
He was just chilling out.
None of
He
this
did,
is
he did tell us what it was at the end of the session, so we could look it up. And
But
it's
we
terrifying.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
Look
like,
at
dude,
Stalker.
I know what it is.
So,
Like this.
going off of what you're saying, an invisible stalker? Perhaps?
Stalk.
I believe so.
That's a good word for it.
Really
Yeah.
high on that check.
We love it.
So what are its weaknesses?
Unfortunately, I do not know. They're not particularly weak to anything.
Except for Devin.
Everything's weak to Devin.
Sorry, what?
Say that.
Especially
Just
party
hit it a
members.
bunch. It
What?
works.
Did somebody say my name? Sorry, what?
Yes, and then a lot of rude things afterward.
is there anything you can
No,
tell us about
the,
this invisible stalker?
Devin can. It was weak to Devin. And so so everything
Mostly
and
only
also party.
that they are elemental and that they are summoned.
Ooh, summons.
Summoned.
Oh boy.
Who could have? Oh, well, I have an idea who could have summoned it.
I have a
Possibly happen
list
again.
of people that could possibly summon things for us.
Yeah.
Roland, who would want to kill you that can summon things?
Apart from the one person we know of already.
The one that's been trying to murder me.
What? I'm wondering if he can do it though.
He has plenty of people in his stead that can probably do it.
Yeah. And I can think of one in his stead. Immediately.
If it's the one you're thinking about, I don't think she would do it.
Okay.
She's got too many toes and other things that she probably shouldn't risk something like that about.
Who is this?
He is suspecting Azalea.
Are we allowed to say her name?
I mean, she
Think she
knows
worships.
Azalea.
Yeah.
The one who must not be named.
She is one to take care of things, but in the few interactions I've had with the woman, she likes you guys, so I'd be surprised if she sent something after one of you.
She
She
might
still
not
likes
like us all
us?
that much
I
anymore.
don't think she still likes us.
It's been a while.
I don't think she likes us.
We just saw her like 2 days ago, and she totally did threaten us. So,
I mean,
Well,
what's
I mean,
new?
she didn't kill us.
yeah. I mean, she did ask us to do.
If you
things.
are useful to the woman, she likes you. We'll put it that way.
Like is a strong word.
I mean, I could try and ask for a guard around the inn, but I'm not sure Lilo would appreciate that. Probably
I
wouldn't
don't think
be
it would
much
help much
that'll-
anyway.
I don't know how much that'll help against creatures like this.
True. They kind of get anywhere they want.
Especially if
Yeah.
they're summoned, I mean.
So
And the meetings that will be held with all the leaders of Darnus will be they'll be secure.
Oh,
Roland, was it
absolutely,
secure?
yes.
Okay.
I mean, I doubt.
Yes, but
Yeah.
Fine. I don't think anybody would be that brash, especially somebody who, if it is who we think it is, wanted, and it'd be stupid to try to do it.
I mean, they have tried to kill the king before.
Yeah, and they sent that one. Not saying he's not inept, but I don't think it's like too good of a setup, almost.
Not saying he's not inept.
Oof.
I missed it because my internet decided to have a stroke.
Oh no. You had said not saying he's not inept.
Double negative.
Oh, yeah.
While I
tired.
appreciate you all in your presence, is there anything else I can help you with? I really must get this done.
You know where Raylar might be?
Your guess is as good as mine, unfortunately.
Where you last saw him?
When we had to the meeting at Thivius's.
We could ask Vivius.
We already did.
Vivius didn't
Didn't we?
know.
Well, then I'm out of ideas.
I don't
Hmm.
suppose you have scrying.
I don't think she does.
No one can dream.
She does not. No, she does not. Sorry.
Okay, I'll find him.
Does she know anyone else who does?
Probably.
I asked to her and not saying she.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
She's
could
not
you
here.
point us in their direction?
I'm sure if you visit a couple of places, you might be able to find someone who can, but sorry.
Do you need help with anything?
How well can you all do civil paperwork?
Can I make a roll for this? I might know how to do civil paperwork.
I kind of just look at her with like a
Write
knowing.
songs.
I could try.
Yeah, no, straight up.
She just kind of don't worry about it.
If you tell me what to write, I have very good
You know,
penmanship.
actually, since I know you guys are waiting on what the council decides.
It's alright, we know we're not gonna like it.
What?
Don't mind him. Go on.
Would you be willing to do a little bit of research for me?
That's like Nolki's favorite thing.
You just see Noki like giddily bouncing up and down.
Wonderful. Get me as much information on the moaning siren as you can.
Where would I start for that?
That's what we're wanting to do.
Because I don't think I normally
The
start with
dogs,
the
maybe?
library.
Yeah, I mean, we could ask people to dogs or.
Probably a good idea, Rolen.
If this headband, I don't know what came over me.
Sparkly deer.
One day I would like to see more about that, but you found it.
To be fair,
And I just Since I
did all the
identified it,
inkling of work for it.
I
Can
was
I,
there too.
You and I were sitting on our asses while they were opening the box.
can I just tell Soraya exactly what it is from what I identified?
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'd very much like to see it, but I will not take it from you, if that makes sense.
He does kind of need it.
If I
Yeah.
have time, I'll come back up and help. I'll let you see it.
Thank you.
I got
But-
nothing else better to do.
Yes, I am a little concerned about the crew and some of the things they have told us that appear to not be true.
Yeah.
So I guess while you're here, if you don't mind, I don't really have the time to do it myself.
Is there anything specific you want us to look for that may counter what you were
Yeah,
told?
maybe discrepancies if you can find any. Anything that might lead to how do I put this? Incentive to investigate.
Wait a second.
Shady stuff.
Basically, you
Oh.
wanted
Yeah.
to figure out if she's doing illegal piracy. I
Shitty word?
Yeah.
That
guess piracy
we
is
don't
always
have
illegal,
the.
but
Noki just kind of looks lost in thought for a second. Can any of you draw well?
The
done a
musician,
bit.
not an
Draw a
artist.
plant.
I mean, I can try, and I'd like to, from the body that we saw above the dragon's lair, try and recreate his face on paper.
Make a history check.
Okay.
Just see how well you can recall it.
did you even see it though?
I was like, yeah.
Because I
I'm
know
gonna
it
go
was
with
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it might have been you. So I'm trying to do it then from the description that I got of it, which was not very useful because I got an 11.
Okay, now make a dex check.
Okay. This is not good.
I was gonna say good eye assist, but
Yeah, I don't know what this is gonna do.
Nat 20!
I mean,
Oh,
that
okay.
works too.
No way.
The new die worked.
It's a beautiful drawing.
Of a different person.
You're not exactly sure who it is.
It's like, I think
A very
shaped
nondescript
nose.
white man.
From this image, can I have Devin's help on that nat 20 to kind of modify it into more what Devin saw?
That would have been the history check, unfortunately. That was how well do you recall what this person looked like. However,
I can
it
have
is a
Devin help me
very,
on it.
very good drawing of
But
a
I can't
person.
have
Okie,
can't
you
have
have a
Devin help me.
gift.
I can't
No,
have
'cause-
Devin help me like, no, that's wrong. This is what it should look like at all.
Devin just kind of sits there, and after you're done drawing, she like everyone's just awestruck at how wonderful this drawing is, but it's definitely not quite
You
right.
do know the guy I saw was dead, right?
Yes.
Okay, because he looks
Anything-
way too alive.
I mean, I knew you had good handwriting, but this is impressive, Noki.
We could ask about that though. A good idea. Good lead.
Do I at least have the key features from the description correct?
I believe they were bald. Man.
Bald, tall, and lanky.
Yes.
and I
Bald
believe
man.
crooked teeth. Yeah, that's not a lot. Okay. Okay.
The description you guys got in the first place was rather vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking up exactly what it was. A pale, tall, not very handsome man.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what our
Ugly.
description was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fingers crossed somebody recognizes it.
Regardless, we can go down to the docks and ask people about what they know about this boat and the people upon it.
Hi, Serena.
Oh, before you leave, I'm gonna give this to Ro, and she just kind of takes a piece of parchment and tears it off and writes something on it. She folds it, sticks it in an envelope, and then just kind of tucks it. I don't have enough time for a seal. I apologize, but take this in case you need it.
What is it?
A signature from me.
It's just
You
her
are
Search
signature.
doing
warrant.
you are
Is
doing
this
work for myself, and should anyone ask,
Throw that
you
in
have
my
permission.
Already!
We were
Search
given a search
warrant.
warrant.
Woo.
We got power!
And she's trusting me with it.
We can actually go where we want to, guys.
Time to do some persuading.
Rolen, what are you doing?
I think
Starting a
Well.
very tiny lawnmower.
All right.
I love
That was
it.
my happy dance.
I think as we're walking out, there's definitely going to be something along the lines of, now I don't think I can forge that to make it say anything else, but
I wouldn't
Not
and
want
then like as we walk
anything.
away.
You know.
Oh my god.
Please don't.
I won't let him forge it.
Hey!
I
All
keep
right.
it in my secret because I guess I have one of those.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You do
secret
now.
pocket.
Get it now, gnome.
I also love, since it is also just a high place that Doki just could not reach, even if there were just like a secret pocket, like in the in like a chest pocket.
Yep.
All right. You are now outside of the city hall.
Ooh, the ducks. Unless anyone else wants to do something first.
Should I cast See Invisibility?
Keep our
Maybe wait
noses
till we get
open.
closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm unsure if that would help in this instance, considering he's just naturally invisible.
Well,
can still
he used
see
it
him.
last time and was able to see him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I just can't stop it. But I can tell you where to fairy fire.
That works.
Or just point Devin in the direct direction and hope
I
that
think
she hits.
the whole point
Seems the
of
weirdest
him
thing I
sending
did.
a stalker when he did was to catch Roland off guard. I don't
Yeah.
think he would be so brash as to send an assassin in the middle of the day. Because every other time we tried to kill him has been at night.
Yep.
Typically, if you want to kill somebody, you don't do it in the middle of the day.
I don't know. What about the
That seems like a good time
what's
to
her
do it.
face?
Didn't
Yeah.
Belladonna shoot me midday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midday.
Really? Was it? Because I thought
Yeah.
it was nighttime.
Nope.
Perfect
You
No, it was
timing.
like the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Middle
We
of the
killed-
day.
We
Take a
killed
bunch of
her
people
at
out.
midnight.
Ah, right. That's what it is.
Yep.
Mm,
See, we
And
do
then
it
the-
the right way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
kill
but
people at night.
If you're, and I love that we're just walking down the street. No, I think if you want to kill someone, you gotta do it midday.
People walking by are just like,
That way, nobody expects it. Everybody expects the night attack.
As people walk by, I'm like, please ignore him. We don't know what he's talking about.
Cleta,
He's
you're
speaking gibberish.
kind of trailing on in the back, and you do notice a few people kind of looking in your direction, but it's kind of funny. There's a few people who also nod in your direction. A little kid points at you guys and talks excitedly to their mother.
we've made a name for ourselves.
Wait, I'm sorry.
He
Are we
Something
recognizes
different.
us?
He just starts
Heart.
talking shit about how we've burned down a building.
Can I go give him the little tinker tool that I have made right now?
It is Kalita who notices this.
Oh, no, I don't notice anything.
And I
She-
probably
she
wouldn't say
motivates-
Yeah,
anything.
me and you were
Yeah.
animatedly talking about when
Yeah.
is the right time
To
to kill.
murder people. Yeah.
The main
And I'm
reason
like,
I'm
can we
going
go to the ducks? Let's go
Kalita's the
do
one
this
who
thing.
notices all of this because of her freaking passive perception. My goodness, woman.
Perception, yeah.
I see things. Probably would just
ridiculous.
like, you know, nod and like politely wave at people, but like
All right.
not really engage any of them.
Nolki, if you don't mind doing the thing.
Boop.
It is not the nicest of days. It's a little bit on the chillier side compared to what you guys are used to. Not heavy downpour, but it is stormy outside. And soon a light rain begins to fall. You are now in the harbor district at the docks.
We want
I'm
to
not in
ask.
sunlight.
You are not in sunlight.
Let's go.
You are not in direct
just wanna-
sunlight.
The ivy in my
we
hair is
just want
just
to be
like
one big
"Ah."
group.
Yeah.
Do we want to be in one big group or multiple groups?
Preferably. Maybe 2 smaller groups, but close by.
It's like we don't want to alarm anyone, but also safety in numbers.
If it goes down,
Yeah.
we need to know what's
I
happening.
could make a chunk of us invisible, so it's like there's 2 people, but we're all there in case stuff goes down.
Oh, let's not. Everywhere's going to be crowded with this rain. Really,
Also,
anybody
what did
that's
they
working
see?
at the docks
See
is
the
gonna
outline?
Be, yeah.
Outline of everyone.
Incredible.
I think that would be more creepy.
Yeah.
Let's
What the
just.
fuck is that figure?
We tell Soraya, she's like,
We can all
invisible
move,
creature!
we can all move as one.
Wait,
if we
okay.
want.
Hear me out. We should do this. Not today, but at some point when it's raining and we need to scare someone.
Turn invisible. Oh boy.
As long as I don't have to intimidate. That's like
I think that's just a natural intimidation thing.
You guys all have that written down, right?
What? That it's raining?
No, your passive intimidation.
We have we have passive
We have passive
intimidation.
Yeah.
intimidation.
Somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, bros.
That's
We
a
have.
thing?
Yeah, we got a whole thing.
I remember.
Bro, where's
doing
that at?
I can
What?
tell you what yours is if you have your thingy.
Because I know my intimidation modifier.
yeah.
And that's different.
It is
Yeah.
different. So
Am I
we-
naturally intimidated?
I have the chart right here.
You have the chart? Okay, cool. Because
I
I think
do.
mine is back at my apartment.
It'll be 5 plus your intimidation score plus your race in your class. So, like, for example, Devon's is 14. So that's just like the natural air of intimidation that I give off from people.
I have
Lita,
a plus.
Lita, what's your intimidation?
It's +3. Yeah, I thought I had it written down, but I'm not seeing it.
Would you be considered a dark cleric? Being a grave cleric?
Probably
She's a grave cleric.
Yeah, grave cleric. I don't know if that means dark cleric.
I think
it wouldn't
dark
be
might
like
just
in-
mean evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more of
That-
your death cleric domain or your war domain or
Yeah, I'm just lawful neutral.
So yours would be 9.
Oh.
Nolki, what's your intimidation?
That's 0.
Oh.
Oh,
He's like a
I'm guessing
Yours is
-4.
3. Yours is 3.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah.
I
Because
think mine's a 9. I just need my race.
oh, actually, my passive is a 10. I found where I wrote it down.
okay.
and I
Yeah,
think
that
that
would be
was
fun.
because we gave you the extra point for being a dark cleric.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Might have been, and it's just creepy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a creepier
fair.
domain.
yeah.
Where?
Rolen, what's your intimidation?
3.
8.
No, that's my intimidation.
I do believe yours is 9.
When did we talk about
Am I scarier than Roland?
passive?
Ryan?
Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't have it at all. But
Ryan, what's your intimidation score?
-2.
Oh,
Oh,
I
what
think
a
we get a
sweet,
positive for Dragonborn.
sweet bean.
Yours is 5.
Yay.
Devin,
There's
what's
still
your
so much
intimidation modifier?
variability.
My intimidation modifier is +7.
Mine's +5.
I'm proficient in it. So yours is +5, so
Yeah.
that's 10, 11, 10. Yours is 10, Ro.
Oh.
Yeah. It's something, this was something that me and Dolan put together because I had mentioned it in passing. Like, Devin's a kind of a fucking scary bitch to be around. So I was like, why don't we have like a passive intimidation? So we went and we made this.
Yep.
It's based off your intimidation score, your race, in your class, with a base 5 added onto it. So everybody is different thingies.
Yep.
So it's
That
really cool. It's really
feels
fun.
correct.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That feels correct. I have a
It's like-
3, but I don't know I have a 3.
No.
And-
We're the least scariest.
I'm not really intimidating
well,
unless I'm like
yeah.
fighting people, so I mean.
Yeah,
Well-
the giant dragonborn who just loves flowers, and then the tiny gnome.
I think a
So-
lot of Rose's intimidation is just, I don't know.
Sheer
Being a
gumption.
demon.
tiefling. Being a
I'm a
tiefling.
demon.
Yeah.
Okay,
But anyways, continuing on.
continue. Little tidbit.
You are
Dock.
at the docks, just kind of standing in the rain.
Does it look like there's like a dock
Can I fix
master
that?
around or whatever they're called?
So you guys have been to a couple of places here in the district.
Mhm.
Especially here by the harbor. Anyone want to go for bonus points and see if they can guess what those places were?
See, if I did that, it's cheating because I have it in my notes.
Was one of them the
what?
brothel?
Yeah, I
One of
mostly
them- one of
remembered
them's the
mermaids,
brothel.
but yeah.
Wasn't the other one like?
I remember a broken down tavern. That
Yeah,
was
there's a
abandoned.
tavern that Nolki went and talked to a bunch of sailors.
And they thought I was neat.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to the Hiding Coral, which was
There
here.
you go. That's another one.
Yeah, that was a
Didn't-
shop.
I
And
think
was-
I don't think the tavern did the tavern have a name?
There
I
was
think
also
I,
an
I walked in the nearest
There was
tavern.
an inn.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
wrote down Rev's Tavern, which is probably not what the name of it is.
No, but
But it's the name of the guy.
it is the name of the guy.
Do we know the name of the tavern?
It's in here somewhere. Hold on. It's here somewhere.
But those are the three.
I would go to the tavern.
They probably have more gossip.
I don't know. The tavern and the brothel, probably.
We
I
could
don't
go-
want to go in that brothel.
I don't either, however.
Yeah.
I can.
I mean, I'm sure Devin could too.
Rumors
I
passed
don't
when
want to
you're,
go in there anymore ever again. No thanks.
We could also probably go talk to like the harbor master and
Oh
get
boy,
like
I
the official like documentations and stuff, just so we see what we're trying to prove wrong.
The trough.
There you go. That is the
Oh.
name of that tavern.
I was gonna say, I think I suck because I absolutely did not write that down.
You wrote down the name of the tavern keeper though. That's pretty.
Yeah, I wrote Innkeeper Rev, and that's about it. And
That's all right.
That's
That's
pretty
about
good.
what. Yeah.
Innkeeper Riv, R-I-V.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gambled.
I
with.
wrote REV.
Yep.
Nice.
Rev.
We could like do one group to like the tavern and then one group to the dockmaster.
We could, but the only thing with the Dockmaster is he would only know
could
the
be
positive things that Sorella would know.
Yes,
Because
but if we can get those and then compare them.
Just for the discrepancies.
I mean, we can, I guess, yeah.
Just so we can present Sorella with just the discrepancies so that she doesn't have to sift through all the knowledge that she has. in
We also
addition.
only have one piece of paper.
Yeah.
Should we
just stick
use that
together.
paper in the tavern?
I'm just saying, if it gets to a situation where we're split up and one group needs the paper, but it's with the other group that's in the other place,
We might just want to stick together.
Yeah.
we should probably go to the wharf dockmaster first. Just get
I'm-
just like a basic.
Yeah.
What do you know about the moaning siren?
Yeah.
And her crew. We recently sailed with her. We just want to know, we have spent time with her. We just does he know when she's due back in port? Blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then we'll take that, go to the inn, see if we learn anything from any sailors or or workers or anything like that. Then switch it all together with what we know. And go talk to Sorella.
And if we need, I could go talk to Azalea if no one else wants to go in there.
I don't think
I'm
Azalea
fine
would
with
know
going
anything.
in there, but I don't think we should talk to Azalea. I think we should just talk to, unfortunately, some of the patrons in the establishment. Maybe some of the nice working people as well. But not Azalea.
Besides, I think Riv might know something that he might have heard from just passerby. But I think anybody here, if we're trying to find anything crazy, if we dig too deep, we might have to, grease a few palms. So, you should be prepared for that.
I knew
If
I
we
should
need
gotten that
persuasion, I
spell.
literally cannot roll lower than a 20. Just so you know.
Yeah.
You can roll on
If
that
it comes
one.
down to it.
Can
No,
I?
actually,
No,
No.
you can't.
I can't.
Did
I
it-
literally cannot roll lower than a 10.
Yeah, I still count nat ones because you are not a halfling.
What does that? Okay, fine, whatever. That's just
That's-
not what it says.
If it's
It says
lower
9
than
or
10,
lower
you
is a
roll
10.
But nat ones.
I mean,
Nat
it's
Nat ones are
that's a
so
nice ribbon effect.
penis. Anyway. Anyway, where are we going first, Dockmaster? I think I don't roll ones here.
Dockmaster.
Let's go.
Okay. You make your way to the very familiar large building, kind of right in the center of the entire harbor. Get inside and kind of dry off just a little bit. And you in the building with large windows towards the front, 2 stories, kind of a front area with several desks, and then you also have like a door that you can see that possibly leads to other places. The person who's just kind of standing at the front looks up at you and, hello? Can I help you folks?
We're just looking to talk to the Dockmaster. I'm curious if that would be you.
Yeah, that would be me. What can I do for
Perfect.
you?
Sorry, you did say that it was empty, right? Nobody's here.
No, there is people.
How many people?
You have a couple of office workers who are working with other people. Make a perception check.
Because we're not going to want to talk about this stuff if there's unruly types. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Hey.
There's 4 desks, 1 main desk, 3 off desks, and you have 1 or 2 people per ship who are working with them. 1 person doesn't have someone. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not including you.
Okay, so just to narrow it, and from that, is there any people, just from glancing with what I've seen, that I would peg as not the type of people that I would want listening in on this conversation?
I mean, the other people who are talking to the workers at the desks look like other sailors, possibly
Okay,
other captains.
none that are reeking of pirates, because I would know what a pirate looks like.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
You want
For
this
good
done in
measure, I
secret.
probably think we should talk in private anyway.
That's 14.
Yeah.
Sailors.
I mean,
Okay.
I could do message, and then we could. None
Well,
of it has to be spoken aloud.
Let's not just message a random person.
We
No,
could
no, no.
also just ask him if
Ask-
we could talk in the back.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
probably the yeah.
Do that.
Because I can also talk to
we
him
could
in his
always-
mind, but I don't think
we
he'll
could always-
appreciate that.
We could always pull the, like, Srayla sent us. Is there somewhere where we could speak in private? We could do that.
We
Yeah.
need to ask you a few
If we want.
questions, ma'am. Flash the badge.
We need to give me a second.
We
Oh,
could
no,
do
you got
that.
my attention now.
Just started at the brothel.
All right.
We
No,
could do
we do have a couple questions for you. Do you have like an office maybe we could talk in? Just, don't want any overhearers.
over here.
Make a persuasion check.
I can do, and I better not roll a fucking one now that you all have said that.
This is an official capacity, ma'am.
If we don't have to pull
How
out
does
the
a
paper,
28 sound?
Yep.
Okay.
if we don't have to pull out the paper, let's not. But we have it.
Yeah, I do have an office. Milo, keep an eye on the place. If you'll follow me, and he takes a key out of his pocket and he unlocks part of the wooden table and he opens it and he has you guys follow him. So like those
Neat.
offices where you take the part of it and you open it and you can walk. Yeah. So he takes you guys and he drags you to the back.
Loki's just like at Ryan's pet, like, that table is a door.
As you're walking through, he opens the doorway that you had seen initially when you walked in. And upon entering it, you are met with a T intersection hallway. At the end of each side of the hallway, there's stairs that lead up. And there are several doorways. But what he does is he just kind of walks you straight forward. And at the main point of the T intersection, he opens the door into a rather chaotic, disorganized office.
Nice.
Don't really have many chairs that you can sit at. I hope you guys are okay with standing. And he goes and he sits and kicks his feet up onto the desk. All right. What do you guys need that was so important that we talked in private? Jar,
Have a
thanks,
couple-
BG.
We just have a couple
We-
questions about a boat that has docked here a couple times.
I'm kind of using my body to barricade the door.
Okay.
I think the name of it was the Moaning Siren. Know anything about that?
Oh,
Funny name.
yes, I do. What do you need to know about them?
Oh man.
Um,
With a
Everything
name
we've
like
got.
that, what don't you want to know? How long have they been, sailing around on that boat?
Oh gosh, before I took the position here. I've been on this position maybe 11, 12 years.
They always had the same captain, or have they switched?
No, Captain Whitehaven runs a tight ship. She does a good job.
Assume the crew likes her good enough. She likes them, treats them nicely.
I wouldn't be able to tell ya. The only other person on their crew I've met is Cora.
How's she?
She's a bitch.
that tracks.
I will
Yeah.
deal with Captain Whitehaven any day before I have to deal with that. Anyways.
Bitch.
Ask about where the paperwork is.
Has there been any, I don't know, unsavory sort of types coming and going from her ship whenever she's in port?
I mean, I don't think so. Unless you're talking about just weird people.
Maybe.
She
Yeah.
keeps a rather tight-knit crew. Doesn't really change people out a whole lot.
Have they kind of been the same crew since the beginning, you would say?
I think so. I've heard rumors of a new navigator on the ship, but that's about it.
Do you
New
know who the
navigator. So how long has
previous-
she had
We'll be
that
back. We'll be
navigator?
back.
Try a
If
couple
you do
years.
Hold on.
anything, I swear to God.
Alright.
Couple
Oh,
years,
no.
maybe.
Do you know who the previous navigator was? Don't make me hold person, you donkey.
Don't worry, Ryan's
Kind
already
of
doing
place
it.
my hand on
Got
Noki's
it.
Ryan's
head.
already. Ryan's
Okay.
I'm already
already-
on it.
Barricading the door.
The other like side.
No,
Or at least you know what they looked like.
I really wouldn't be able to tell you. Like I
Fair
said,
enough.
I mostly only deal with the captain herself, and on occasion, the first mate.
Do you know what kind of work the ship does? Just kind of like a, carrier ship. They deliver goods. Or do they, do specific work?
They mostly do trading transport.
Do they have any usual trading spots, or is it just kind of here in Port Minas to one direct or many?
Hold on a second. Y'all just wait here. Don't touch anything. And he steps outside of the office and he goes down one side of the hallway, leaving you guys alone for a moment.
Find the closest
Touch
thing
everything.
that just
Yeah.
Touch
kind of yeah, that something.
Loki's just
Still
gonna go for like.
holding Nulky. Just like you try to get away, just no.
I am in front of the
He's
door,
just like-
Nolki. You're not leaving.
No, right? Ryan is just. I'm going to like look at any book on the shelf, like to see if I can find anything.
Oh,
Ryan's
if
just,
You
touch
touch
no.
anything,
Okay.
I
Ryan,
will hold person you.
Ryan is currently doing it.
But if I hold person you, you literally cannot move or talk.
I will pick you up and hold you like a dog.
When you guys said touch everything, did you mean it?
No,
No.
I did not.
Okay.
No, he did, but I am currently being restrained. So
Okay.
Can we
A
just like
minute or two
look
passes,
at the books he has, like
and
what
he
they
comes
say or
back
anything?
with one other person, and they just kind of have a little box. There's 2 boxes total, and they come back, and he sets it on the desk, and everything else just kind of comes up for a second before settling back down. Well, this is about, I want to say 20 to 25 years worth of paperwork for the Moaning Siren.
All right. Wow.
Ryan, may I?
They get around a lot, huh?
They do.
Well, the most
Uh,
recent one, when they shoved off a couple weeks ago, maybe. Happen to know where they said that they were heading?
Let's look. And he opens one of the boxes and he starts sifting through and he pulls out one file and he's turning things over. All right, well. Mostly it just kind of looks like some raw material shipment from over in Morroyn.
Mm-hmm.
And they were bringing it here or taking it somewhere else?
Oh, they brought it here. Signed off, unloaded. It doesn't look like they loaded anything else back up.
And then did they mention where they might have been going after they came back from Morroyn?
Probably just another trade deal. Unfortunately, we don't. Mostly what we worry about is
What comes
in and what
That's
goes
not
out.
right.
But since they didn't have anything to ship out, sorry guys.
Makes
They
sense.
ever
Not
shipped
right.
anything out?
Have they ever shipped anything out from us?
Yeah. Or do they usually just bring you stuff in?
They do a decent amount of bringing stuff. Y'all know where Celine is?
Celine, would we? Would I?
Dion?
We
We
would.
have seen a map that has it on it.
Yeah.
I?
We've seen the map.
One person has been through it.
That
Is it
one.
me?
No, it's Rolen.
Okay.
But do we remember it from the maps?
It's
Yeah.
the capital of Haravine.
Okay. So wait, so she brings things from Haravine.
No.
maybe like 2 or 3 shipments have been large book shipments. We get a lot of copies from the library down there to send over to Minochlog.
Okay.
Interesting.
What about the ones that aren't book shipments? Do you?
And he's like taking file, toss, and you're starting to understand where the chaos is coming from. This
It's
is not a
all
very
books?
organized man.
Or
Totally
okay.
makes sense.
I was like, Jesus, is it all books?
You're very organized.
Well, thanks. Somebody's got to run this shit.
That ship.
Raw materials. They do. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's munitions?
No,
Darn.
people.
What?
They give rides here and
Passengers?
there.
Like passengers or
Yeah,
whatever? Like
passenger.
yeah, I know what you mean.
You said that in a way that conveyed a very different message.
Yeah,
I know,
sorry
I
about
was
that.
like,
I'm trying to
oh.
like passage.
They're like,
Thank
she
you.
is a slaver.
Passage.
No, passage. That's what I was.
What kind of people? Like just
No,
random people? Or...
Well, us for
occasionally
one.
we get people who, just don't want to be here anymore and they want to move, or people that want to see the world. And occasionally we have such an influx of them that we're able to ask some of the ships here that we know are going somewhere else if they're willing to take them.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
to be fair, we did literally
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we
the
did do
same
that.
thing 2 weeks ago.
It's a decent amount of money you can earn from charging a small amount, but for a large group of people, you get quite the influx of money from that. We have a lot of people who do that.
Hmm.
Decent number of
Second.
passage ships.
So mostly raw materials, books, and passages.
Yeah.
Where did that last time they came into town? Where did
They
they
were
say they
Moiroy.
came from? Moroi.
Which tracks,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
when they left, they didn't
Yeah.
load anything else to ship it out anywhere.
They
Just
loaded us.
No, and then she came back.
And then she said she was going to.
Oh.
Wherever.
No, it was Morroyn ordering us drop everything off, picked you guys up, and then left.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they didn't
Gotcha.
come back though. They just took us
No.
and left.
Gotcha. So they didn't even report us.
So
Yeah.
what?
Would they have had to?
No.
No.
No. But
Oh,
What could? I'm gonna cast message at Devin now.
okay.
Just full view. Everyone knows I'm doing magic, but I'm casting message at Devin just so Devin's the only one that hears this.
I guess I'll keep asking him questions to be distracting.
Mhm.
If we think they're smuggling things to Evanport, what could they have brought to Evanport? If they took everything off here, and they didn't put anything else on.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of state Talaith is in. I don't know what resources they would need.
And then I'd
Or
like
is it-
to message Devin again, or maybe they're bringing something back.
Yeah, I have a question. They don't have to report passengers that leave, but do they have to report passengers that they bring here? Like some sort of like checking in.
Most of the time we have both, but I mean, we also keep a list of people who are trying to get out. Most of the time people who I think you guys did the same, where you came up and you were like, "Hey, we're looking to go here. Can you help us find a ship?" And we pointed you that direction.
Yeah. Yeah, that was us.
Mhm.
But most
But
of the
do pe-
time, not all of our passage ships are in dock. So we just keep a list of people, and that's the paper trace we have here
Mhm.
for the
And
next
people
time
who arrive.
someone's willing to do passage.
I just have one more question.
Yeah.
How long is how often does she dock? Like, how long is she away before she typically returns? Is it pretty consistent? Is it inconsistent?
Well, here, you can help me out here. And he picks up the other box and puts it in front of you. Make a
Awesome.
investigation check as I'm sorry, not she, as he is like going through and he's like, okay, this date, this
Oh,
date,
shit.
this date.
I am
Can I do the help
very
action by doing
overwhelmed.
math?
I'm very overwhelmed by all of it. I don't know what I'm looking at. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Oh no.
Most of what you get out of it is pretty inconsistent dates.
Okay.
I
That
will
was all I
say,
wanted to know.
because of the fact that she isn't like technically registered under any of the countries,
Mhm.
she kind of gets to choose whatever the fuck she wants to do.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is being
I mean,
registered
Nothing there.
beneficial or
Probably more harmful if you're trying to do.
like shady shit?
Wait. Do y'all think the people of the Moanin' Siren are doing shady shit?
Necessarily. We were just curious. We were on their boat, you know, for a little bit. They took us out on a passage.
Hmm.
They kind of
Like I
lied about
said.
their location.
Just making sure everything's in order. Investigating.
Fair enough.
Do you have some,
I've heard
do you
a
have
decent
something you-
amount of about you guys. Decent people. I'll keep an eye out.
Please do. And if you can't get a hold of us, then there's interest in City Hall if anything unusual appears.
Sounds
Be
good.
discreet.
I'll
Can
do my
I
best.
insight if he's like meaning to actually help us?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, plus 7. Dirty 20.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah.
Seems
I mean,
Always
this
a
is
fun
it
a
is
little-
it is his dock under
Yeah.
scrutiny
Yeah.
here. If
Oh,
if
a
he
little
finds out
corruption
it's
to
a
say.
pirate,
crude, maybe a little crass, but seems to be genuine about wanting to make sure this gets run.
last thing you need is a literal war criminal running around your dock.
If the payoff's good enough.
But if we don't have any other questions, we shouldn't keep you from your work.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
been a
have any
slow
other
day. This weather ain't helping a whole lot.
Yeah. Can imagine there's some rough passage out there.
Well, it's kind of what we get being so close to the cliffside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can give y'all maybe 10-15 minutes to look through these here boxes, but I just can't let you take them.
Enough.
Sure, yeah.
Also,
let's do it.
make sure they stay in order. I don't want to get on your guys' asses about making if you make a mess or not.
No, well, we only really just care about the last couple of years worth at least. So
All right. Well, come grab me when you're done.
thank you, sir.
All right.
As soon as he goes out the door, I
hope
kind of
he's-
whisper under my breath, is like, keep it in order. This place is a fucking mess.
Listen,
Ryan,
paperwork
may I?
is paperwork.
He turns around and looks at you and he's just like, huh?
So we were
nothing.
talking about
got you.
boxes. Gotta make sure they're organized.
Okay.
Thank you, Ryan. And then Loki's
He's
just gonna
walking.
Loki
I can
just
roll deception if you want.
full sprint to
He
the
leaves
box.
the door open.
Okay.
Kind of get the incentive. You should leave the door open.
Yeah, we will.
I would not shut the door.
We're not trying to do anything illegal here, guys.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
literally
I actually
Who can
do.
record for me?
That's
record.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
we need to track
have-
these things. We can find. We might be able to find when they're going to Avonport.
Mhm. Well, do they have like history of going to Tulaith before the war? That's probably a good thing to
Yes.
establish.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And so if we can find the time difference between when they were going to Avonport before and then after, we might be able to figure out what they're bringing and where and why.
I'm pretty sure that I'm very confident, actually, that they have been in Tulaith before the war started. And officially, the relationship ended, but unofficially, it did not.
Exactly. But it'd be
All
good
right.
to find the paperwork behind it.
Yes.
I
So,
am
but-
allowing 3 box people.
My
am not
investigation
one of those
sucks.
people.
So
My investigation recently went up with my hitman.
I
Yeah.
could.
My investigation's pretty okay.
It's like
Kalita, could you help me?
I could help. Sure. Yeah. I'll let Ryan
Awesome.
do, and I'll just help.
Okay.
my investigation is +2. So
I'm kind of just full on bodyguard, like propped in the doorway,
At the door.
equal parts watching the hall and equal parts watching them.
All right.
Like
So I
just
need
kind of
make a perception check for me, Devin. I need an investigation check from Nulky, Ryan, and Roland, please. And also, we have a hydrate in the chat.
Yes.
oh no, I just finished my water.
I have watered down Dr.
I literally just
Pepper.
finished my coffee.
All right. Devin, perception check.
14.
Nice. All right. And top to bottom, my investigation checkers.
Do I get the help action if?
Since there is a third person, no.
Okay. Sweet. Okay.
All right.
That is a 10 for me.
Okay.
22.
12.
12.
Not bad.
All right. So mostly what Kalita's doing with you, Nulky, knowing Nulky, what she's doing is she's taking everything that you've finished looking through and putting it back in order.
Yes, that is exactly
She's
the.
keeping everything organized.
Yep, that is correct. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ryan is just like picking it up, opening, look, put it down. And she's just
Keeping
kind
that
of
in
like,
mind, I'm like taking them out and putting them in a stack so that I can put them back in a reverse stack.
Yep.
Nice.
Nulky, mostly what you find, are you
I'm
I should have asked this
specifically trying to
before.
find. Yeah, I'm trying to specifically look for the dates of when they went to Talaith before, and the kind of time periods of when those trips would be, so I can pass them on further down the line.
Okay, so what I was going for was who's in the older box, who's in the newer box.
Older box.
Older box. Ryan.
Probably newer, maybe.
Newer.
I got the leftovers.
Okay.
2 boxes.
Okay, so in the older box, yes, there is a lot of trade between Talaith and Darenus. Like good trades. Like, holy crap, these are beneficial to both. What the hell? A huge amount of, instead of paying money for the trade, it was trades for goods. So materials and food and a lot of stuff like that. Actually, also, it seemed like Talaith was helping keep Darenus supplied military-wise.
Interesting indeed.
Ryan, it's kind of in your box that you start to notice the trades just stop after a certain date. And then it starts to turn more into more Royen heavy and more Haravine heavy. And interestingly enough, you find one document about a trade between Darenus and Rondau in Glendis.
Where's that?
But
That's
then
where
That's
Dew's
the
from.
other continent that's way far away.
That's where Dew's from.
Oh,
Oh,
like not on our map, far away.
Yeah.
And that
a
was
month
like the
by
newest one that
boat.
popped up.
It's not the newest one. No, it's
Well,
kind
not
of
like when you said there was like a gap, and then, or was it just kind of in the?
it was just kind of in there.
Okay, I was like, oh, that's sketch.
But it actually was a shipment of arts and books and scrolls.
The Knucklug.
Most of the newest stuff seems to be material and passage. But everything that's written, everything that you guys find, legit, it's signed, it's dated. There's even on occasion the documents needed from whatever other country they came from.
They haven't gone to Talaith yet because they needed a connection with the family first.
Alright. What?
Something's changed.
No.
No?
No.
But we're not seeing.
Well, it wouldn't be documented.
It wouldn't be documented.
But
What
are we,
date
we're
what
not
date is
seeing
on that when
facts.
that stops? What is the last Talaith shipment date on that paper in those papers?
I held up the last from my
Probably the
box,
beginning
but
of-
it's not the last.
About 4 months after the war started.
Makes sense.
4 months.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh.
At this point, this if it's 4 months, that's probably when things actually really started to kick off. So makes sense that trade levies would happen. It wasn't just a skirmish at that point if it's been going on for that long. If she has a contact with Talaith and goods are coming in, it's possible that she's washing it through like more Roin or Haravine, or it's going to Haravine. She's picking it up there and then coming back.
Is there, from before the war and after the war for any of these trips, is it like, do any of them get notably longer now? And this is something that I'll like pass on to Ryan. Like, the ones for here are about this long. The ones from here are about this long. What do you think? Do any of them seem longer?
There is a little bit of a gap where things tend to seem longer, but it's right after the trade stops. But it seems to pick up again once. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 documents afterwards.
Okay, well, I've got nothing in these old boxes. Is there anything interesting in the new ones? Roland,
That
did you
was
find
all of
anything?
you guys. That was
I
between all
do
of you guys.
scribble. I do like if they mention the Rendell ones, I do kind of like scribble in my little journal like the basic info of what that was, like when it was, stuff like that, since it stands out because of what we knew of Do. So I would have scribbled like that general stuff down to reference it back later if it caught my attention.
Once you put
Yeah.
your thing away, Noki's just there looking up at you. Thanks.
I pat your head and I scoot back to the door and like peek out. We probably don't have much time left. Just saying.
Yeah, I think we've got as much information as we can get, like, statistically here, and now we just need to look for murmurs and rumors.
Yeah, and nothing official is left. So if we are
Yeah.
going to find any confirmation of anything, it's going to be word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Which I doubt we're going to find if she doesn't have people coming and going from her crew. And if she was doing passengers, they probably were leaving.
Well,
Well, if people talk to her, or if they talked to her crew members, or they have to get
So-
off the boat at some point.
the entire crew, from what you know from sailing, Devin, the entire crew doesn't have to be a part of the official business. That doesn't mean they're not allowed to leave the ship, though.
No, I know. It's just, what are the odds of us finding those people if we don't know who they are? Like,
Yeah.
It'll be a diamond in the rough.
We have a couple of their names that we can ask about.
Probably
And I
people
mean,
that
when
were
in
with
doubt-
her because they were with us when we left.
We can ask if anyone's ever, like, talked to the captain or her lovely bitch of a second
Yeah.
captain or whatever they're called.
And also asking about Igor and Samwise.
We do know Igor was relatively new, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
And from the sounds of it, Do was too.
So then
Dude's been around for a couple years.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Vivius is the magic shop. He might know about Samwise.
Not necessarily. This isn't the only place you can learn about magic.
Yes, but if you need supplies in town, you're probably going to end up at Vivius's.
I mean, it's worth a try, but that's also banking on if Vivius remembers him.
He's a
I mean, we do know they can't leave the ship because wasn't there that one who got pretty beat up at the arena?
Yeah, it's Igor. We
That's
beat him
Igor.
up.
That was Igor.
Yeah.
So like probably like, you know, people have at least heard of him. If
I
not,
think we
like,
should
the
ask
others.
just if people know about the boat and like any stories they have from it, like if they're friends with them, just so we can get some sort of information out of them, whether it's at the tavern or at the brothel or at wherever the fuck we decide to go.
Go spend some time at the tavern if we're gonna
Yeah.
do that. The tavern to be the best bet. Loose lips,
Mhm. Well,
Pay for a
Loose
couple of
lips
ales.
sink the moaning siren.
hey, that's where it gets me too. Is like the name, and I'm like, why?
What else? But we're all done. We should probably pack it up
Ye-
and head out.
Yep.
We can go to the tavern.
Okay. You guys managed to reassemble the boxes with Kalita's help mostly. Nolki. Say farewell to the harbor master and begin to make your way to the trough.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. It's a quick jog to get there. The rain is falling a little more heavily than it was before. But you arrive at the familiar shambles of an inn.
Is it the same bartender guy there? Because I know last time he was gone.
Walking into the inn, it's basically dead.
Wondered if people were there with the rain.
The Riv is there,
Mhm.
but he's asleep at the bar.
I don't
I want to
think he
go
liked this
poke
too
him.
much.
Do
last
kind of
time.
I do kind of like hesitate at the door and I kind of whisper to everybody like, "Oh, people here, I don't think the plan will work. Don't think Riv likes us."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Pretty
he
sure he
likes
kicked us out last
me.
time.
Well, that's a good point. If anybody's gonna do it, it should be Ro.
It should be Ro.
I
You
want to
want
do
to
it.
Sure,
invisible?
get a drink with him. Maybe play a game to calm him down.
I'll do it.
We could be invisible.
Why?
I don't want to do that.
I also like listen at the door.
We could just literally just kind of like, I don't know. What should we do? What should we do?
We could go ask at the moaning siren and just leave Ro to it.
I thought we are gonna fight. It's raining, Donkey. Nobody's gonna be out and about at the docks.
I mean, we could go to the names I get confused. Mermaid Sweat.
The brothel.
I really don't want to go there. I'd rather stay here with Ro.
Okay.
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 I mean,
It's
we
fine
could,
if you
like,
guys stay
we
here.
could let
I'd
Ro
rather
talk to him, and we just kind of like sit and talk amongst ourselves while she talks to him.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine
That
too.
way, we're not like all around him, but it's
Yeah.
like a little more chatter in the room.
We're just coming in to get out of the rain for a bit, and this was the closest
Exactly.
place. Yep. Fine by me. And I immediately like turn and walk to like the closest table from the door and just sit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sit at the bar directly in front of where he's sleeping.
Okay.
I'll join
You-
Devin.
Yeah.
The rest of you go sit down with Devin. And Ro, you go sit there and you just hear a like snoring sound coming from him.
Can I like gently, like right next to his face, just knock on the bar?
Hush.
Load it.
Pretty lady's back. What do you want?
I just came in for a drink and a chat, if you don't mind. You could always play a game again if you want.
And do. One sec. And he stands up,
Could I
And
interest
then
in some water?
immediately falls over, and he's like, I'm good. I'm good.
You want help?
Watching this, I whisper to the rest of the table, like, I don't know if that's sleepy or just really drunk.
Both.
He goes and he starts
Oh.
pouring
Probably
the
vodka.
drink, and it just like starts spilling out of the container
Oh my
before he
God.
goes, oh, okay.
That's absolutely drunk. I don't know how reliable
Do you
he's
want me
going
to
to be.
help you?
I'm got it. It's my job. And then he starts pouring another drink and he gets it. He sets it in front of you, starts
And I whip
drinking
it, like,
his.
turn into water.
He starts drinking his. And he pulls out the cards. Game.
Sure. You have a rough day or night?
Have you seen this place?
Yes, it's lovely.
Don't try that fancy shit with me. And he starts stealing the cards. What are we betting this time?
What did we bet last time? Information?
Hmm?
We could bet on information again. I've got questions for you, and if I win, you answer them.
But the opposite if I win. I have questions for you.
You.
Alright. I don't know if you remember how to play this. You need 3d6.
3d6.
Is it 3d6 or
Well,
4d6?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Do I have 3d6? I have 3d6.
I am getting coffee.
I thought it was a
I will
D4, a
be
D6, and a
right
D8.
back.
Yeah, d4, d6, d8. Sorry.
Oh, haha, then I have that.
Hmm.
4d6. 8.
Air conditioner is cold.
I like
chug
how
half
you're
my
sitting here
drink.
gambling and everybody gets up to leave.
Item out.
Alright, so d4 first. I don't know how you are with small talk, but like to see you came back.
Miss me much?
Every time I close my eyes.
Oh God.
You got yourself into this. I don't know why you cried.
Can't say I can say the same, but good to know, I
Ah,
guess.
Appreciate the compliment.
one day.
Can we roll the d6? Okay. You
Oh, Rose getting flustered.
visit that little place down the way. What's it called again? The mermaid something or other.
I used to.
I bet the ladies were fond of you there.
When I was younger. When I was younger.
How old is this guy? It sounds like he's getting older as this is going on.
Just rapid ages.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's just that drunk. Now that
Yeah.
you're closer to him, Ro, he's just that drunk.
Yeah.
Alright. Pretty miss. What you got?
Well,
10.
lost again, old man. Am I too
I
distracting for you?
swear you're cheating.
Cheating.
What do you want? What do you want to know?
You ever heard of a boat called the Moaning Siren?
Huh?
Moaning may not be your thing.
Got him.
Yeah, I have.
Ever talked to any of the crew on the boat? I heard the captain's pretty nice.
I don't think I've met the captain.
Any talks? Any deep dark secrets or gossip you got?
It's a lot of questions for one set of cards.
I'll play you again.
Okay,
you wanna
just
lose
roll them all
again.
at once.
Got it. Oh. How about you go first this time?
9.
13! And I'm like, in your face! Politely.
Get some of the crew here and there that are just looking to get off the ship. But
Fair enough.
I think most of them tend to stay on the ship.
Don't really like mingling with people much, I suppose.
Or they just really like their ship.
Interesting.
Mm, I think once, maybe several years ago, I saw the short-haired one come in with some of the crew. Short hair, long hair, long hair.
I don't remember what they look like out of character.
I think
Her
the
hair's
captain has
Clara.
long hair.
The captain, I figured
Is that the
that.
first mate? Didn't she have short hair?
I think so. Hold on. I'm
I think
finding
it's
their
the other way
description.
around, you guys.
Hey,
Oh,
never mind.
shoot.
Is
I-
it?
Fuck, I don't know my own fucking NPCs, apparently.
I was pretty
Dang.
sure. I was pretty sure Cora had short hair.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't remember.
Oh, for fuck's sake, of course I don't have the descriptions with me. Wait. Someone
What's
actually
that?
used the
NPC list.
NPC channel.
It's not in there.
Is it not?
Are you sure?
The hairstyles aren't.
Fuck!
I put everything in but the hairstyles.
Dark
I know
hair.
she's a
That's all.
halfling or a half elf.
Yeah, they're both half elves. They are related.
Yeah.
It just says
Dark
dark
hair.
hair.
No, I
Ah,
think Cora's hair was longer because Joanna's is the short little kind of wily bob.
There it
Because
is.
she's the
Yeah.
one that wears the hat.
Yeah.
mm,
Cool. So the captain,
No.
the not captain,
It
He
was
settled on
Cora.
long hair.
Laura.
Yeah, Cora would have been the one with long hair.
That was a
Heard
while
she's
ago,
a
though.
heard she's a character.
I don't know much.
Did you ever have any conversations with them? Did they ever play a good rousing game of cards with you?
Mostly just drank and then went to bed.
Did you ever hear any of their conversations? Any fun secrets?
Yeah, I'll play for that one.
Think you can beat me?
No. As the DM, no.
Well, I got a 15.
6. I rolled
Yeah,
a
so
1,
any
a
dark
2, and a
secrets?
3.
I rolled an 8, a 4, and a 3.
Hmm. I think I heard one once talking about how their captain's crazy obsessed with some weird storm thing.
The captain's obsessed with storms.
Think they were looking for someone or something.
Interesting.
Wave mystic? Ocean mystic. Master? I don't know, man. And he takes
Okay, you hear
another
my
big
voice
ol'
in your head, and I say, write that down.
Who do you say that to?
No,
Okay.
probably Devin too, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like, guys, write that down.
I was like leaning back in my chair, but the minute I hear that, I'm like, what? And,
Wave, storm, mist, wave, something.
We have a question to ask back. I can send one back.
He takes another big old gulp of his drink and like half of it's gone.
Okay. What'd you say that name was again? Like Wave Mystic?
No, it sounded like a title.
No. Apparently the captain crazy obsessed with it.
From what I heard.
But that's usually all they talked about.
Would that sound familiar to me at all?
Make a history check.
19.
It sounds a little familiar, but mostly because it sounds like just something from a story.
Does this sound like something that do put in my mythology?
No.
Okay.
Then would I know? Because I know stories.
No.
Figured.
Would I know?
But like
Yeah.
me growing up around boats, I wouldn't have heard to anybody referred in that sort of way.
That is what you get with that. The only other person I think could actually know both. Kalita can make a history check with disadvantage, and Ro, you can make a history check.
Just a regular one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Real
boy.
dice out for this
Oh no. Well, I got a 10.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Wait. Okay, that is also a 10.
Not a clue.
Look at us go.
No.
No.
Killing it.
Wave, mystic, ocean. Sea seer?
The rain has faded.
It's
No, it hasn't.
recycling.
What do you mean?
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
It's spotty.
I'm like
reached
half
the end
thinking
and
it's actually
repeated.
raining.
Sea seer?
Um,
Ocean? Wave mystic? Sea seer?
Okay.
That's not. Any of these ringing a bell?
Me?
any other, whisperings or anything you got for me there? And I chug the rest of my drink and slide it towards them.
How much you paying for it?
Another game?
I don't feel good.
Move out of the way.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's gonna throw up.
I will move out of the way. Me too.
All right.
My cat's outside my door going meow, meow, meow,
They're like, let us in.
meow.
Mother, I
Man,
crave
let me
violence.
Show us the kitty.
Wave mystic. Storm seer.
Oh no.
Storm seer? That sounds like something could be.
He immediately ran away to go bug my dad. All right.
What a booger. Oh my god.
I just wanted to see you. Bye.
He doesn't like close doors.
Sounds like my cat.
Be back.
I can hear him down the hall.
No.
Sorry.
I don't respond again.
He's very drunk. And kind of looks like he's ready to pass out too.
I think that might be all
Maybe
we
we
get,
should-
bro.
Go to bed.
I'm good. I'm
Right, well.
good.
Thanks for the game.
Yeah,
I'm-
you're buying the beer.
Sure.
And he holds out his hand expectingly.
Give him a gold for his trouble.
Here's the gold for your trouble.
Give him a gold for not
It's
throwing
way
up
less
on
than a
you.
gold.
Yeah. Thanks for a rousing game and not throwing up.
Do you actually give him a gold?
Yeah, I'll give him a gold.
I need change. And he goes to turn around to get up,
Oh, damn it.
and
It's okay. You can keep
Flops.
the change and just all right, I'm gonna head out.
and he
Do
is
we need
out.
to like stage an intervention here?
No,
Like, do we
Suddenly,
need
a
to
group of
go
police
up?
is
is
there,
blown into the
like-
tavern.
Is there like a sign or something that like
Oh, you can flip to,
signifies
like,
if it's open or closed,
Closed.
anywhere? Because I want to like flip it on my way out.
I'm like, guys, quick, let's go.
You can make one.
Closed
just,
for
like,
the day.
Yeah, write something down or something.
Yeah,
Close to
Yeah.
blue weather.
Yeah.
I'll do that, and
Well,
I'll.
if he's leaving, I'll just kind of turn him on his side before we head out.
Don't choke on your vomit. Anyway.
Look at us caring about drunk NPCs. Look how far we've come before we would just run away nervously.
Like,
I almost ran away nervous.
Well,
Well, we got some information out of that, I guess.
I guess. I mean,
Wave
We're now
mystic,
curious about the Storm
sea
Seer
seer.
mystic thing.
yeah, but I'm not sure we found really what Cirilla was looking for. Everything that comes through here is pretty hush hush.
Well, we
I'm
have
not-
one
I'm
more
not-
option.
I don't want to go there.
If Devin, if you want to go ask the Dockmaster if they've heard of that wave mystic thing or anything like that, we could go, and then you don't have to.
I'd rather not do that either.
anywhere else we could investigate? Because I know I would
I'm
probably not.
I'm more
you know.
apt to just go back to Cirilla. So if you guys want to go to Mermaid Sweat and ask around, that's cool. I can go to Cirilla and ask her if she knows anything. Or maybe Thivius. I don't know. I just don't want to go to Mermaid Sweat.
Yes, could be cool if he might know about Samwise. He
Yeah,
might have
I
some
can go
down
do
there.
that if you guys want to.
And I mean, this could be the point too where we kind of break up because I have the paper, so I could stay here. And then if you guys want to talk to Thivius,
I mean, yeah, me
You
and
don't
Thivius
have to. I can
friends.
just ask. Who wants to go to Thivius's?
I just want to go anywhere that's not Mermaid Sweat.
Okay, so it's
I want to go there
Loki,
either, but that's how we're gonna get info.
Ryan, and Ro.
Alright. How are we splitting this?
Nolki, Ryan, and Ro are going to Mermaid Sweat. Devin, Kalita, and Rolen are going to Thivius.
You're leaving the most awkward people to go to the brothel. Let's
Yes.
go.
You guys
And-
don't have to go.
The child, the tiefling, and the
Like,
gnome.
Or just
And, like,
don't. Just
You don't have to go.
Let's
The
go.
very
go to
oblivious
houses
gnome.
in-
Wait,
The very
so
oblivious gnome who doesn't really understand what happens at a
I
brothel.
could also just
That's
go
the-
by
Ryan?
myself too.
did you say you were gonna go to the brothel, or did you just kind of get roped into that group?
I think she kind of just got volunteered.
I think so.
Oh,
I volunteered, but I'm chill.
okay. Sorry,
Okay.
you didn't raise your hand for
That's
Thivius.
Also,
fine.
if
I'm
everyone
nervous
is
that a
uncomfortable
pile
with
of
it, I
leaves is
could also
following you
just
around.
go.
I'll
I
go
would
with
not
Ro
go
if you
like
want to
that.
go. Ryan, if you want to go to Thivius's, I can just go with Ro.
It'd make it an even party if we just did 3 and 3.
You just have to wear this blindfold the whole time.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, what's that for?
Where am I
we
going?
literally walked through it several
I
times
know.
to get to the back room with Azalea. If there's anything that she would have seen it by now. Many times.
There should be individual rooms. I shouldn't be able to see
Ryan,
that.
what's
So
what's
that's
your
good.
passive perception?
But
My
Timmy,
passive?
Yeah.
14?
Hold on.
Better than mine.
Mine is 11. I didn't see
13.
anything. I don't know what a brothel is.
I was going like this as we walked through.
Oh yeah. Ryan, Roland, and Kalita would have been the ones the nip slip dress she was wearing. Yeah, if any of you actually noticed, it would be those three.
Yeah.
I was probably like,
If,
oh dear.
if one person
kinda look at you like this.
definitely didn't. Yeah, if one person definitely didn't, it's Nolki.
Okay, so We have Mermaid Sweat with Nulki, Rand, and Ro, and Thyvius with Devin, Kalita, and Rolen. All right.
Yeah.
We will go
This-
ahead and take our break real quick.
Perfect.
Okay.
And we will pick back up with that afterwards.
I love that it's the like sane people and then the people who seem sane with respect to Nolki. Like the people who keep Nolki out of the trouble and the people who like are out of the trouble.
All right. We will be
Well-
back here in about 10 minutes
Woo.
or so.
Woo!
We will see you then. Alrighty. Hello.
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 Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello?
RXT. Ooh.
Hello.
Hello?
All right. So picking up where we left off. You guys have decided to split and go in different directions.
Never a good idea.
That's what we did. We did
At
that.
least it's not like dangerous.
That's a thing we did that we know of.
Yeah.
Which group do I want to deal with first?
Leaf.
Which
You want to deal with Leaf first.
group do I want to deal with first?
Flip a coin.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I choose tails.
I was gonna roll a d20, so
That works too.
evens. Row, evens or odds?
Evens always.
All right, we're doing Thyvius's first. I rolled a 7.
Woo.
Oh,
All right. Now, actually, I'm curious. How would you guys like to do this? Would we like to actually split or just keep everyone here?
Just keep everyone.
Yeah, might be
It's
easier.
gonna be
for everybody.
funny.
All right. So I need those who aren't going to Thyvius's to mute, please.
Haha.
Oh,
You can listen, just mute.
for some reason I thought you meant like deafen, and I was like,
No,
what
it's okay.
are we gonna learn?
If I was gonna have you guys deafen, that would be everyone switch.
yeah.
That's what I
to,
would have thought.
like go to
probably.
whispers and stuff like that. All right. So splitting off and heading to Thyvius's. You guys are soaking wet by the time you get to Hueros.
This was a bad idea in hindsight.
But the door you get the door open and close it, and you just kind of hear Thyvius like, "Oh dear me, you walked in the rain. This rain."
We were already outside.
What else was supposed?
You stay right there. And like individually, he does prestidigitation and dries you off.
Thank you.
Alright.
Cool.
Thank you.
Now you may enter, so that you are not dragging a bunch of water across my floor.
That's fair.
Do you need something?
I guess we have some questions. At least I have a question. And I didn't want to go where the rest of the group is going.
Ditto.
Your question, dear.
Have you ever heard of something called like an ocean mystic or wave mystic, ocean mass? I don't know. Combination of those words put together. I remember them from like stories from ages ago, but are they familiar to you?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Stories, you say? Here, come with me. And he leads you guys up the stairs, and you know where there was the hidden door to his office? There's a regular door, but she's like, all right, let's see if we can find something. And he opens the door, and it's just a library.
Nice.
Oh, too bad Nolki's not here.
Maybe it's a good thing Nolki isn't here. He doesn't have a good reputation with libraries, remember?
I think that's why Vivius has never shown us this place before.
Probably. I like how Milky's like, you burned down one library.
And never let you forget it.
You start one fire, and suddenly you're an arsonist.
Arson, you mean crime brulee?
That's good. We killed him.
Alright. Well, I can say that I've read many of the books that I have in my collection. I wish I had a much better memory. So search away, I guess.
Cool.
You guys are gonna be here for a hot minute.
Maybe look for folklore.
Cool.
So I need everyone to roll an investigation check.
Yeehaw.
Folklore, ocean.
Yep. Anything ocean related,
Ooh.
sailing related. Fuck
I gotta stop rolling this big boy.
books. That's the problem. When I try to look up anything in books, my brain just doesn't work.
I did good.
It's a 7.
A 21.
9. It's this big die, man. I gotta stop.
I love how it's always Mom Kalita.
I'm still
Alright.
getting used to this whole smart investigation thing.
I don't think you ever will, honey, but that's a story for another day.
It is enhanced. I myself is not that smart.
Okay. He
Hmm.
also will roll. He rolled that. Alright, so you do find a couple of books about the ocean. Most of them are just kind of informational, though. Kind of get the feeling, since you're the most insightful person in the group, Vivius isn't much of one for folklore. But there is a point where you find a book that kind of mentions something. It's an older history book, though. That mentions possibilities of a storm giant further north of Dyrnus.
It's like, there's a storm giant. That's it.
Sorry, did you say a storm giant?
Yeah,
Yes.
it says right here, storm giant.
What? We don't.
Sounds terrifying.
Am I have I heard of storm giants before? I mean, I'm from the north, but
Make
Maybe
a
that's why
history check for me, please.
okie doke. Let's roll good again.
I mean, and looking at this book, it looks like it's fucking older than me.
16.
16.
Mhm.
You know enough to know that they are rather neutral creatures. They prefer lives of seclusion. They don't really like to mess with a whole lot of things.
Ooh.
You know that they are capable of either kind of like living in higher altitudes, kind of like in the clouds, or in deep sea layers.
Interesting. Does that, how big are they that I've heard?
Storm giants?
Uh-huh.
They can be about 26, 27 feet tall.
Maybe that's why she's so obsessed with sailing, trying to be on the water.
Why would she want to find a storm giant?
That doesn't make any sense. Like, especially if it's never gonna bother her. Are they like greedy creatures? Is there like any? Is there any books here now about sea giants or storm giants in Thivius's little collection?
Not one that you have found, no.
Cool.
Funny enough, most of the books in his collection are definitely more general knowledge. Like they'll touch a subject, but they'll be broader knowledge of it. It's like a think of like an introductory college course versus a master's college course. You're gonna have two very different kinds of textbooks. One is gonna
An
be more broad.
encyclopedia.
Yeah, one is gonna be
I
more
guess we
broad.
could
One
hit
is
up the
gonna be
library.
more focused.
Yeah, the library might have more information on these creatures.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. We could always go there.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's
Although-
nothing related to.
Yeah, there's nothing in specific like the words that we're looking for, the keywords.
Yeah.
What was it, Wave Finder?
No, but it
ocean
was
mystic.
no, but it was something
Mystic.
that kind of stood out to you
Mm-hmm.
It's the closest thing we got.
Yeah.
because of that. You rolled high enough.
Mm-hmm. We might
Another
want to look
thing.
into this more.
Another thing, Thivius. Do you know much about Captain Whitehaven of the Moaning Siren? Cross paths with her much?
I think I've heard of her.
Okay.
I unfortunately don't do a whole lot out in that area.
That's fair. She just seems
Yeah.
a very influential type, especially if Sorella has her attention. I guess I just didn't know if she was prominent because it would appear in the past she did a lot of business with Talaith, so it seems odd knowing that no one kept an eye on her since she's unregistered.
To be perfectly fair, her ship is not one you tend to forget.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. Have you come across any of her crew? There was one, he was a magical type. I think his name was Sam something. I don't know. He seemed pretty rugged.
Samwise?
I'm afraid I haven't, no.
Okay.
Most of what I hear is ramblings from other people who have worked the trade.
Nothing. No, crazy.
No.
Okay.
And, yeah, all I really know about her is that I love the name of their ship.
Fun
course you
fact.
You would.
Fun fact.
That's predictable.
We're just good
I wouldn't
friends.
say that.
Oh, I was gonna say that was a good thing.
I
Anything
Oh.
else I can help you with?
don't think so. Thanks for letting us take a peek at your little library.
Oh,
Very nice.
anytime. Just don't tell your little known friend this is here, please.
This is
No.
No
dangerous. for
fires
him.
in this area.
Don't worry. Secret safe with us.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Well, go on then. Go on, shoot. I had things I had to
Already
do.
moving on.
That
Oh,
was
oh.
pushing.
Devious. Have you heard from Raylar lately?
It's been a day, my dear.
Oh, has it?
A lot can happen in a day.
It's been a very long couple of days.
It has
got,
actually
like,
been
I
a
believe
day.
it has been a day.
It's
Oh,
been
it
a
might
very
have been
long
2
day.
days. It might have been 2 days.
It's like we
It's
got
been a hot
attacked,
minute.
but,
It's been like
yeah.
2 days since we've seen them.
Yeah, because there was the meeting, and then you guys stayed the night,
And then a day.
Yeah, and then you
And
went
then
back
another
to them.
day. So it's like a
Mhm.
day.
No, it was the
Or
meeting,
2.
and then you guys went back to Thivius, and he was like, I don't know, and then you guys have come back the next day. So
Anything can happen in a day.
It's not Milky here though, so I think it shouldn't count for him being so sassy with me. Because I haven't seen him for a few days. So this attitude is very uncalled for.
Excuse you.
oh man, there is no in between here. I guess I'll just look like I'm super sweaty for the rest of the game. Alright. With that done, I need you guys to mute up, and I need everyone else to unmute.
I hate that I didn't get a proper answer, but okay.
Oh,
No, he's so salty.
no. No.
Okay. No is fine with me. It was like as I'm leaving the door. Okay, cool, bye.
Unmute. Am I muted? Have I been muted?
Nope, nope, you're good.
Okay. Oh, I was afraid there for a moment.
You're good on
Nope.
Discord.
Okay. All of you going to the moaning siren.
Hello.
Not the moaning siren. Mermaid sweat. So many sexual innuendo names.
Sexy mermaids.
All right. Upon opening the door, it is busy in here.
Oh God. Okay.
Ryan, you are still muted.
You're muted.
Oh, it was on my headset.
Fair. Do we want to just start by pick it? Is there tables in here to like sit?
Yes, there are.
We're all like sweating profusely. Just
Oh,
like,
no.
why are we in here?
Noki's not. Noki again has no idea what goes on here. This is
Oh,
entirely
oh.
new to Noki.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older.
Again,
How old
also,
is he?
none of you
Don't
know.
worry about it.
All right.
You don't even know.
Nathaniel's working at the front, and he kind of sees you guys. Looks towards the door, looks at you guys. Turns to the other person who's helping kind of run the bar, and he comes over to you guys. She isn't expecting you.
We're actually not here for Azalea.
Really? Those two? You kind of make sense, but those two? As he looks over at Ryan and Nolki.
We're just perusing today. If that is okay.
Okay.
I'll cast a message at Ro. Would he be a good person to ask?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let's try.
Actually, before we meander, can I ask you a question?
What do you want?
There's this boat I keep hearing about called the Moaning Siren. You ever heard of it? Any of the crew members ever come in here?
Make a persuasion check.
Can do. 29.
Yeah, I have. What's this about?
Oh, I was just curious. I mean, name of the boat, name of the establishment. We've actually, talked to the crew members a little bit, and we're just curious.
Well, I think the most I can really tell you is that some of them are regulars here. At least when they're in town.
Do you know which ones? Or at least what they look like?
Yeah. There's the agile one. He tends to sign up for the arena whenever he can.
Mm-hmm.
And then he lists a couple of like descriptions from like some of the other crew that just were kind of unnamed, more hired folk.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the sisters.
Laura?
Yeah, that one.
She comes in here quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, Joanna's been in here a few times, but mostly see the other one.
Just to hang out? Does she talk to Azalea? Does she frequent anybody?
We're a brothel. What do you think she does here?
I have never partaken in these establishments before.
It's a shame. You really should.
Perhaps another time. Anyway, do you know who maybe they talk to or hang out with?
I'm gonna cast message again on Ro. Are you okay?
In your head, you hear, not at all.
Loki's gonna like slightly prepare shocking grasp because he does not know what is going on, and Rohan's gotten
Make
very
a sleight
nervous
of
all of
hand
a sudden.
check.
I'm also just gonna say, no, I'm just uncomfortable.
I'll put down my hands.
Maybe we can go ask other people.
Actually, sleight of hand check is that's a 14.
Okay.
But also, if you don't know who they talk to, we can just
Frequent wise, nobody really has a frequent here. I mean, unless the mistress is particularly fond of them.
I'm assuming that's Azalea.
Take a wild guess, sweetheart.
I'm gonna say yes.
Anything else you
Fair
guys
enough.
need? Can I go back to my job?
Yes, you can do your job.
Great, wonderful. And
We'll
he
just
takes
be
off.
over there. Okay, now who do we talk to?
We could flag somebody down. Is there to talk to them? I don't.
What? I guess taking a scan of the room, types of people who we could tell works here, who doesn't.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Can I also make a perception check on this?
I was thinking we just.
Actually, all three of you make a perception check.
Yeah.
In real life, I'm like, ooh, brothel. Rose like.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
it's a
good.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, top
Okay.
to bottom.
6.
7.
22.
So I think I still have no idea what's going on here. I'm like, oh,
I
that
feel like
person's
Ryan would be
smiling. Can we go
super
talk to them?
awkward and just like.
All right, Nolki, Ryan's in your way. Ryan, what am I looking for again? Ro. Oh boy. It's kind of actually a little difficult to tell. Mostly just because of how busy it is here.
Fair enough.
You can pick some people out that you're definitely like, oh, they probably work here just based on how they're dressed.
Mm-hmm.
There is a point where you kind of look over and you see one guy taking his shirt off, and you kind of look at Ryan and you're like, nope, look away, look this way.
I just instantly am just like,
I just turned my snout. Just you.
look that way.
What?
No.
You see for the first time a stage.
Oh, that's new.
Because none of you have ever actually like asked what was in this area.
Been in here. Strippers.
Yep.
They have shows. What kind of shows do they do?
Magic shows.
Magic?
Oh yeah,
Not
magic
that
shows.
magic,
What kind of magic?
Why did I come in here with these?
Okay, Okay, Ro, who should I go talk to?
You stay
Any of
here
y'all want to
with
see a magic
me.
wand?
I've never seen one of those before. I'd prefer not to today. Also, not my thing. I like magic hacks more. Anyway, if there's a lovely human being that looks like they work here, I'd like to talk to them.
He pulled what from his hat?
We're getting into the territory where I don't know what's going on out of character as well, which is very fun.
It's a dick in a hat.
It's a dick in
Dick in
a
a
hat.
hat.
My dick in a hat, girl. I don't want you to apologize.
All right.
Oh,
You do manage to pick someone out.
okay.
Rather tall, slender, female human. Her hair's kind of tied in a little braid, and you see that she looks particularly bored compared to everybody else.
I will walk over to her. You guys can choose to come along if you want.
Follow. We'll follow.
Okay. We walk over to her.
Okay. Yeah.
How was your evening?
Hon, it's afternoon. Where have you been?
A little distracted. Mind if we join you and maybe chat a little bit?
Sure, have a seat.
I think Rose gonna start blushing just out of awkward. And she's like, pretty lady, pretty lady.
I think the way I'm kind of picturing these are like high like stools at a table.
No, they're just kind of chairs.
Okay. I will probably need. I'll probably just lift my arms up so Ryan can put me in one of the chairs. It'll be easiest.
Just out of habit at this point. Just
Yeah.
there you go.
So have you been or worked here for a while?
A little bit, yeah. I will say from personal experience, though, I don't tend to work with audiences.
Fair. Mind if I ask you some questions then?
Sure, why not? I guess they aren't really secrets.
He's just gonna like start raising his hands again because Rose seems very like something's going wrong here.
The tail just starts to curl around my waist. Like if Ro had a dick.
I
was
apologize
curious.
if we're making anyone in chat uncomfortable.
We're in a brothel, y'all. I suppose, have you ever heard of, do you ever know of like boat names? Like maybe the moaning siren sound familiar? Or people from said boat?
Sweetheart, you really need better pickup lines.
I've never done this type of thing before.
Oh, I can tell.
Does my face scream virgin?
Your face, your body, your words. Need I keep going?
Please don't.
Reading us like a book.
What's going on?
Signal.
I don't.
This book doesn't open very easily.
Oh,
Just
don't
pat Milky
worry.
on the head.
Every good book starts with a good cover. She eyes you up and down.
But have you heard of the boat though?
You're being
Milky.
serious about a boat named that, aren't you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh. You
I
know,
have the same question.
honestly, I haven't. Is this actually going to go somewhere, or are you actually asking me questions? Because I'd like to see this through.
I was mostly asking questions. I'm just curious, trying to learn about some people and what, their goings on about are, and wasn't sure if you'd know anything or not. We've just been asking around. An investigation of sorts.
Of course, I get the cops.
Not a cop.
Not a
Just a
cop.
bard.
No cop.
I make music.
I'm sure you do.
Play a hell of a pan
Out of
flute.
character, I got that one.
I'm good with my hands. And possibly anyway, we're done with that.
See, now you're starting to get to the right lines.
Well, I play pan flute and I can play a little bit of lute.
Those are both good options.
You ever heard of someone named Cora?
I have, yes.
Or their associate.
I don't know much about her. She seems very, standoffish.
Oh, yes, she is.
Not much of a talker.
No, she tends to get right down to business.
Fair enough.
I'll take her over some of the guys that come in here most of the time.
You and I both. Not Cora. I mean, hard blush. Do you know anything about like an ocean sphere or like a wave mystic or like a storm mystic or
Honey, I work here.
this is fair. Unless you two have any questions, I think we should probably leave this wonderful, very beautiful lady alone.
Oh, you're not leaving without some sort of payment, sweetheart.
What did you have in mind?
She kind of eyes you up and down again. Like I said, I don't really work well with the audiences.
You mean like you want to like talk alone?
Sure.
Just message her. Okay, but telepathically tell me if anything goes wrong.
You know, like the AOL dial-up sound. That's what you hear in your head.
That's fun.
I mean, I wouldn't mind chatting.
It's the SpongeBob episode where it's like you get into his
Yes.
brain and it's all of the ones running around here and they're trying to keep things from being on fire. And...
What's his name?
What's his name?
Oh, I'm gonna message Ryan. Testing.
That's how it works.
I think
It's
honestly
just
wants
Ro.
to have
I
a
mean,
conversation.
Unless one of you two is interested, but
Nope, they are not. They're.
What?
I just kind of like lean a
Yeah, you
touch
got this,
closer
Ro.
to her and be like, I have no idea what's going on. Maybe
don't
one of them
worry,
does,
I'm
but
a
the other one
wonderful
has no idea.
teacher.
Oh boy. Oh fuck. Ah,
Okay,
you
we can go
are.
talk to someone else if you, and then just let me know.
Love that.
Thank you for the follow, Gypsy Girl. Why'd you follow right now? Of all the times to do that.
Oh.
Oh fuck. Um. Yup.
Wait, did I miss one?
What?
Did I miss a follow?
I have no idea.
Sorry, my numbers just went from 153 to 155, and the math does not add up.
Mm-mm.
Fair enough.
Huh. Am confused. Anyways, continuing on.
Is this gonna be
Oh, this
like
is
a
like
Moulin Rouge
Because Devin
situation?
promised
Oh no.
You're getting called out. You're getting called out.
Oh, this is so much more fun to make fun of people who are muted when
This
you're on
is
the other side of
hilarious.
it.
Oh my god, is she gone?
Yeah. I mean, it's not wrong.
Rolen, is she okay?
She is fine. These are two of her friends that have ambushed us.
Nice.
I'm still curious why the heck. Okay. Why did it go from
Don't worry,
150?
it's getting
I'm missing a follow
spicy.
somewhere in here. I'm missing a follow. I'm going and looking. I will give you a shout out. This is not right.
Gonna say, is this gonna be like a Moulin Rouge situation where you're a courtesan and I'm just some young dumb poet who doesn't know that you want to fuck me? Or does, but is like, I just want to show you my poem. A private poetry reading, if you will.
Huh. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, your eyebrow raising is.
Me too, Devin. Me too.
I'm confused. The math does not add up. I'm bad at math, but I know that's not right. All right. That's going to bug me now. Anyways. Also, hi, Mr. Kindly. Hello.
Alright, should we? Yeah.
Promises fulfilled. Thank you.
Ooh, it's just getting spicy.
I know. It's getting very spicy in here. And I think what I love the most about this is that I am making someone who is usually not very easily flustered.
Because out of character, I'm like, I would totally fuck this bitch. But in character, I'm like, Rose is so conflicted. She's like, do I do that? Do I just talk to her? But my waifu. But like, what do I do? But like, I don't want to fuck her. But like, I want to know.
Only one time.
What? I say it's been a long time.
I said it's only one time.
Oh, I thought you said it's been a long time. I'm like, yeah, like never.
You brought the ancient gnome and the child with you to Mermaid
I
Sweat.
did not agree with that. It's just what happened.
You brought a 200, 300 some year old gnome and a 13-year-old dragonborn.
An adult.
I'm almost 14, okay?
Take a wild guess which one she's gonna go after.
Oh, I know. Side note, if she wants to have a nice conversation, I will have a nice conversation with her.
If you're gonna
She's-
know, they're never
Yeah.
gonna know.
I'm never gonna know.
She's asking for you to have a nice conversation one-on-one. We'll leave. Ryan, let's.
Go ask some
I'll
other
just lift
people.
my arms up. Yeah. I just lift my arms up for you to help me get off the chair. And then as you're like carrying me away, I'm just gonna message back at Ro. And remember, telepathy if anything goes wrong.
I feel like the children were the ones babysitting. Let's be honest here.
They got to go to a library. I'm about to see some titties.
So,
What starts in a B-O-O.
I'm actually a
now
bard.
that, now that they're gone, about that payment.
I write music.
What kind of music? 'Cause, sweetheart, I can sing.
I just love. I don't understand half of it, but just seeing Ro's reactions makes it so much better.
I'm like, why did they leave?
Wait, no, we absolutely have to just. We're just going to find some other person to talk to now to ask about these things.
I can show you how to play some pan flute.
There's rooms upstairs. Oh,
She
come
walk
on.
away.
I'll drag you if I have to.
Okay,
she
I
goes
follow.
she grabs your hand and she starts kind of taking you up the stairs.
Do I see them at all?
Make a perception check.
You go to the shirtless guy. No.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see them, but
Oh,
you do
God.
see Nathaniel, who's just kind of like
And I'm just
as,
like,
as you're going up the
I
stairs.
don't know. I just point at the pan flute. I'm like,
And then you disappear out of sight.
All right, Ryan. Who should we talk to?
oh no.
Let's look around and see if we can find anyone that might be
Yeah.
willing to talk.
I'm just gonna look at anyone who seems like they're smiling.
They're smiling. That's
Sorry, I just read the big thing
Pens.
that says she wants to play your pan flute or your
She
pan.
wants to pan your
whatever
flute.
the fuck. I can't even read it.
Devin, no.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh fuck.
So,
Endurance.
with Ro gone, you guys are just kind of looking around. There's a lot of people that go up the stairs and don't come back down.
Oh no.
Should we be
Who's
worried about
left?
Ro?
Or if they do come back down the stairs, I'm sure you understand.
They look happy.
Noki does not.
They're happy.
Oh, they're very
They're
happy.
smiling.
Okay, so we should talk to them. So Noki's gonna like take one step that way.
We can try
Okay.
if they're willing to talk.
Okay, so you pull one of the people aside who's coming down the stairs. Looks like a commoner.
So
Have you heard of the moaning siren?
I'm not drunk enough for this. And he just keeps
Just
going.
wanders off.
just walks away.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's find someone sitting down.
That's an idea. Let's go.
This, to be fair, Ryan, what is your charisma?
6.
I was your charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is a
no.
6. Mine is 10. This is not gonna go well.
Let's find another person to bug.
There's a point here in the next 10 minutes that Nathaniel just kind of comes up to you guys, puts his hands on your shoulders, and says, "You two are gonna come hang out with me at the bar," and
But
Yeah.
But we
starts
had
pushing you in that direction.
We already asked you about the moaning siren.
Yes, but you're disturbing the patrons, so you're gonna hang out with me.
have any other coworkers we can ask?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no!
You asked.
Oh, I did. Let's not use that one.
Can I help from afar?
No, you cannot.
And I do not have any way to help with this action.
I rolled an 8, so it'd be 6.
Do I really need to go get Azalea?
Does Azalea know about the boat?
Hell if I know.
Don't think we need Azalea.
Okay.
Great. Wonderful. You two are staying here. Understood? Great. Ro, my dear.
Hi.
I need everyone but Ro to mute.
Are you guys sliding to whispers or?
This is light into the DM. That's not what I meant. I meant it like a direct message, not like the actual DM. I can't talk anymore because it's a lot. Okay, I'll shut up now. Words are hard.
Just got my whole ass phone, my headphones. So.
Please don't die.
Theoretically speaking.
Oh, fuck. It's spicy in here. Why is this spicy?
I would not have put that together until you had said something.
I thought someone might, so I wanted to be specific. But that is not what I meant when I said DM.
Well, you did. You did this.
I did. I just wanted to ask.
Oh, this is one of those. Adrian.
I just wanted to know about a boat. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, the consequence. You went to Mermaid Sweat. I want to point that out.
They're sailors on a boat. They also go here. Maybe they had rumors and secrets.
All right. I guess
Well,
the
now,
question
Devin,
is.
you and I have both stayed in a brothel now.
I guess my question for you, Ro. How far do you take this?
Who's just gonna talk to her?
Is that all you do? Just sit there and talk to her?
No, because she's gonna tell me I need to pay for what I've done.
Don't worry. I've worked with several clients like you. Let's start small, shall we? Okay. Generally, you don't get much from her,
Fair.
except what
I feel
you
like
already got downstairs.
yep.
That's the most you will get.
Can I ask her if she knows anybody that might know about ocean mystics and/or people on the moaning siren?
Look, sweetheart, I told you what I knew. You will have to pay her one way or another, though.
I have money.
How much do you give her?
Oh no. How much? How much does stuff like this normally happen?
Well, we haven't even done anything yet.
I could teach you how to pay the plan.
Okay.
Bro grabs her hand
Okay.
in a very compassionate, I just want to hold your hand sense. And it's like, I have many skills, none of them being sexual. Would you like to learn an instrument?
Thank you, Whoopi, for the subscription. Okay.
I also like platonic cuddling.
Fine. Make a general charisma check for me. Let's see how much money you lose.
Oh no. Oh no, my charisma's really good. 25?
25. Okay, you managed to lose 3 gold.
That's 26 actually, but yeah. Okay. That's fair with me.
But eventually, you finally managed to be like, okay, nice to meet you, pretty lady. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye, my friends are waiting downstairs.
Yep.
And on your way down the stairs, you see, a few people who just kind of like, some are entering a room, some are exiting a room. Yep, making my way downtown, walking fast.
Walking faster and faster.
You get down the stairs and you see Nulki and Ryan sitting at the bar. And you see Nathaniel just sitting there going like this.
Nothing happened. We're leaving! And I walk out the door.
Thank fuck.
I just leave. I'm like,
That's
we're
what
leaving.
those
And I walk out the door.
Yeah, Nogi was just sitting there, eyes closed, like trying to listen telepathically in case you said anything, and we had to run upstairs to save you.
Was our company not good enough, Nathaniel?
The stare down right now.
Just go.
Okay.
Alright. You all meet up once again.
We're going to Thivius. I keep walking.
Did you learn anything new?
Making my way downtown. Do.
You want to be invisible?
So, no.
No.
All of you meet back up.
Okay.
Leaving Thivius's, heading to the harbor. Leaving the harbor, heading to Thivius's. One way or another, you all meet back up again.
Oh, are you okay? You look
Well,
a
howdy.
little pink.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
did you
talk
get enough
about it.
Pink
spice?
to your
I'm
purple.
flustered.
It's fine. I don't want to talk about it.
Now
Did
we're
you?
No. Ro is like
Okay, you can
saving
tell us
myself
if you-
for my waifu. No. Almost. But no.
Oh.
I think we held hands.
That's a good first step.
Premarital hand holding.
Sorry.
Not
I'll go
my
pray to
Christian
kill him.
Minecraft server.
I again feel like I'm missing a crucial detail.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Well, the Vivius was kind of helpful, kind of not. Hasn't seen Raylar. Has no idea about whatever the fuck we went there to ask.
Yeah, Nathaniel told
no
us
idea.
that some of the Moaning Siren people frequent the brothel, but then I blacked out after that.
Nathaniel wouldn't
Are
let
you
us
sure you're
talk to the other
okay?
patrons.
No. But it's okay.
Oh, well, if you guys want to go chill, I could go talk to Sorella. Because you look like you need to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
You can come with. If you want.
I mean, I'll be okay.
We might also want to do some research into storm giants.
That's more up your alley, Nolki.
Research?
Yeah, Milky, do you want to come with me to the library?
I'll go.
And you can come too, Rolen.
I want to use my brain.
No.
For once.
Let me go. And then,
Big brain.
Kalita, can I make you faster?
Shinstra's probably doing
And then
busy
just to
cleric
like,
work
Dr.
and I
Wiggins
can't
cast
see
Long
her.
Strider on you, so that we can
What?
run to the library.
What about Rolen?
You're muted. You just muted yourself.
Roland's already fast, so it's just like
Rolen and Kalita are the same. Bonus action
Yeah.
dash.
Yeah,
bonus
that is
action
true.
dash.
Yep.
You just yeti skeety everywhere.
All right,
Yeah.
And
you
I've got
guys
my
went
heavy
to
armor,
the
so, like-
library.
Yes.
Wee.
Except for me, I go to Sorella.
What is the middle group doing?
I'll go to Sorella.
Yeah.
Or Sorella too.
I would go to
give her-
Shinstra if that was an option, but I'll go to Sorella.
Just give her a rundown, basic. Like,
Alright.
it doesn't have to be a session. We just fill her in with what we know.
Okay.
With what we learned about fuck all. But that the Dock Master was gonna keep an eye out for anything suspicious. And point out officially nothing is off and we couldn't find anybody to talk to. But
And
Fine.
we found the records of the Talaith stuff. But
yeah, we could, but
Yep, there it is. All right.
that would be stuff that she already knows. Do you have like a hydrate sense or something?
no,
he
he
gave a
said
warning.
He gave a
prehydrate.
warning.
Oh, I was like, she just got up looking
Yeah,
for
hydration.
something, like a
No, I
weird
was-
sixth sense that somebody was about to call a hydrate or something.
No, I was
I
waiting
said
for
it.
it. I was like, I'm not standing up until it comes
Like,
through. I'm not standing
It's
up.
been an hour. It's been an hour. Where is it? Where's the
Why wasn't
hydrate?
your water at your desk anyway?
Because I had other liquids. I had coffee, and then I had
Excuse.
a soda, and
Excuse
now I have water.
Daisy.
All right. So you fill Sorella in.
Basically.
Yep.
I'm just gonna sit in a chair in the corner in her office and just like
Ro, are you okay?
it's fine.
Are you sure?
Cora goes to the mermaid sweat a lot. I found that out. There's
And
some
how
I blacked out. It's
exactly
okay.
did you find that out?
Nathaniel told me. And
They may or may not have went there.
another very pretty lady told me. And then I blacked out.
Oh, you said you hold hands.
We did. I
Look,
just
okay.
could.
I was hoping that there was a different response to that. I don't need to know about your love life.
I didn't do anything.
I could have gone my entire life not knowing
Oh.
that.
I don't have a love life.
Poor Ro.
Everyone's like, "You did the frick," and Rose like, "I didn't do the frick."
If she is doing things, trading with Talaith, it's probably hushed or through other circuits like Harabin, because she did recognize me. We were on the boat and tried to ask me for assistance of a connection in Talaith to open trades again.
Well, I hope you didn't give it to her.
I don't have the only person I have is is my grandfather, and I don't have a way to get in contact with him. So
Wonderful. All right. Make a deception check.
I mean, I said I would write a letter, but I haven't sent it.
Make a deception check.
Ooh, okay, that's decent.
Because I believe you did actually give it to her.
No, I didn't. I said I would write it, and I would get back to her. I didn't give it to her, but it's an 18.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't actually give it to her. I said I would work on it.
Well, unfortunately, that isn't a whole lot of information.
He's doing a really good job.
Yeah, that's what's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone like an ocean mystic.
But also, given what we know now, if she's been trading with Morroyne, there's nobody in Morroyne. And there hasn't been for some time. So,
More Rhine?
some of her trade logs say she was passing materials back there. When she picked us up to take us to Morroyne, she was coming from Morroyne, delivering something. But we got there and it was a desert town, so what the fuck it was, I don't know. It was just
Morroyne is the
raw
country.
material.
Morroyne is a country. It's the one to
Oh.
the west, east of
Oh.
Dairness.
Right.
It's
Sorry.
It's where
We have
Rose
not been there.
from. You've
It's the
been
other
there.
one.
Izinkni
Oh,
is in Morroyne.
Yeah.
You're
Then
probably thinking Krieg.
I
You're
was.
thinking-
I
yeah.
just mix it up. It's been on that side of the continent. So the fact that I don't know, just seems weird.
Well, I will say we do get quite a few materials from Morroyne. Their mining is a little more prosperous than our own.
Yeah, now that my city's gone.
If you were here, I'd pat you on the head.
This is the weirdest thing.
Freaking out. Oh my god. Shut up. Just calm down. Don't catch fire.
Devin's the void.
Freaking out.
I'm freaking out, man.
Peek into the bowl.
You good? You good? Good? Okay. Cool. Don't catch fire.
Okay.
Hmm.
And
Please don't.
what were those of you who didn't go to Sorella doing?
Library.
Library. All right.
Library.
Did Srayla have a reaction to the ocean
Oh, yeah.
mystic
Oh, yeah.
thing?
I was gonna ask her if she knew like a ocean seer or a wave mystic, or does that any of that ring a bell?
Storm Seer, Ocean Master.
No. She does not. I can tell you that now.
Storm
Right.
seer, whatever the hell.
I have a question.
I might
Does it
have
be-
an answer.
When was the last time it rained in Port Nemus?
Are you if you ask locals, they'll probably say 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
which you guys were not in Port Nemus at that time.
We'd
Alright.
be in like a coastal city. It would rain quite a bit.
Library children, make investigation checks.
Oh boy.
Haha.
I suck at it.
It went to a natural 20 and then I went to a 2.
Oh. Bad die.
That's
Love
rough.
to see it. Anyways,
6.
Kalita?
17.
Also a 17.
And then a 6. All right. You do find some information. It's mostly a book about giants. There is a little bit of information about storm giants. Kind of stuff that that you got from Thivius's. Their nature, where people tend to find them. But this one also warns that kind of avoid combat if possible. Kind of like one of those warnings that's like, do not anger.
Yikes.
That's fair. I would not want to fight something that big.
Big hurdy.
Fun.
If that's all we find about them, I'm also curious if we could find anything about the wave seer thing.
Make another investigation check, just Kalita.
Also fair.
No, folklore here.
19.
19. You do find a book. But it's definitely more like children's story. But the reason you find it, it's kind of because one of the people who work at the library overheard you guys talking about it and was like, maybe check this one out, and hands it to you. Tide Mystic
I'd miss.
is the name that is referred to in the story.
And what
It
sort
is
of
it is a story of the ruler of the northern oceans. But after that,
kind of like
it seems more of a tale than information after that.
what happens in this story?
It's about a storm giant who rules the seas and then sees his people threatened and goes out to keep them safe. Becomes a hero and then disappears back into the depths.
Now, what interest could Captain Whitehaven have in the Tide Mystic? Do you two have any ideas? Milky and Rolen.
Not that I can come up with.
We need to know more. We need to know more.
Well, I think this is all we're gonna find here.
Yeah. I love this little library, but it doesn't have all the best information. For that, we'd have to go to Monokwog.
Yeah, and that's always a way. I don't know how relevant this is. She might just be obsessed with the story, for all we know.
Yeah. No, it feels like the type of thing that you would need a navigator from somewhere far away for.
Why?
Just the whole mythos of it. The continent is towards the other continent is vaguely towards the northwest, right?
A little more west than north, but yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a myth from north of us, then it's probably closer to them than it is to us. So that maybe more of the mythos has been preserved or something along those lines.
I mean, I don't know enough to say otherwise.
Then how? Most people don't know mythologies. Does that make sense? Is that a statement that makes sense?
Yeah, I guess it depends how old it is. So
No, but like just in general, is that a
I mean, some stories can be more popular than others.
yeah.
yeah? But if and I'll take out like my spellbook back to like the mythologies that Do has like told me about. This is a lot of mythologies of a place. That maybe that means that there's something. I think Do is more important to this mystery than we know. This one in particular.
Perhaps.
Loki's just kind of running through everything he can think of to try and figure out who he knows, like where might have this mythology. And he's kind of drawn a blank. I mean, Monoclog might, but that's a far ways to travel. And if you're going all that way, you might want, like, you might want to go all the way into Morroigne, into the capital, to the library there, because that's the northernmost. So they might have some more of the local. But I don't know.
I think at this point it's best just to keep our eyes and ears open. But let's continue waiting for the council to make a decision before we go anywhere.
He's trying to think if there's anything else he could search to get something on this that he would know, and I don't think there's anything. Unless there's something in underwater cities. Ancient civilizations, maybe?
Maybe.
Is that something I could make a check for, or is that going to be a no?
You can make a history check, yeah.
Okay. 24? 24.
It's a possibility.
Can I look for anything in the library related to that?
Make an investigation check.
21.
Looking around, there is a few books that speak of them having existed,
Mm-hmm.
but most of anything that they talk about is older than you.
Yeah, going back like sources of
And
recounts of sources of recounts of.
a lot of these are not actually written. They are written in common, but they don't look like, if this makes any sense, Dernician print.
Can I
Looks
make
more
out
like
what print I
print
think it
from
is?
other countries.
Specifically the ones that are about like these like ancient cities. If I were to track down these sources, can I like try and figure out what I think the print would be?
Make a history check. Or make an intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence check.
That is a 15.
15. At best, it looks like this was probably printed up in Morroigne.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense. Okay. So if we want more on this mystery, we'd have to go to Monoclog. And we can't go to Monoclog because we have to wait for the current mystery to resolve. Until then, we need to find a way to find Raylar. Okay.
Alright. You guys meet back up. I'm gonna say at the inn, that's probably the best meetup spot. That's probably where you guys would go.
Mm-hmm.
Cold and wet. Starting to reach the end of your day.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a question for Kalito when Kalita gets back.
Anybody else have anything they wish to do over the end of the day?
Nothing I can think.
Do we have to wait for Kalita to come back to continue?
I mean, it can wait. I think Noki's just gonna ask because Noki just kind of put 2 and 2 together and realized that Khalid has used sending before, and so we could just ask Raylar where he is.
Could do that.
Yeah, so that's the. It's taken a bit for Noki
Kalita,
to
come
come to
back!
that. It
Come
has
back.
taken Noki so long to realize.
So
Oh yeah,
how's
we
the
can just
weather?
talk to people.
She
Cold
back.
and rainy.
Your headphones on.
Okay, so Kalita.
Oh, are you waiting for
Um,
me?
No,
You're good.
I just realized something that I probably should have realized a while ago, and I've been a fool.
Okay.
Did first off, we found some books on some of the cities that looks like they were printed in Morrowind. We'd have to probably go to Morrowind to get there.
Okay.
Also, we've been trying to find Raylar. Can you just sending Raylar and ask him where he is?
Why didn't I think of that?
We is not big smart.
I was like, oh yeah, I could do that.
Okay,
I
sweet.
could. Yeah. So I guess I'll cast sending.
Okay.
How many words is it? 25.
25 words.
Probably convince him to
I
come to
don't
us.
think-
It's probably easier for him.
It's like, wait.
If you are free at some point,
Hold
we
on.
could use your help and scrying.
Wait. So this is Kalita. So he knows.
Yeah, good one, good one.
We want to talk when your is one word available.
Feeding the system with conjunctions.
Wait, I have a question. Can he respond or
Yes,
Yes, it has-
yes.
Further left.
he can respond? Okay.
Mhm.
Is best time well wait. Is there
Nope. Keep
there
going.
I have to go is best time place?
When you are free.
Need
Thank-
help scrying.
Thank
Let
you.
me know. Thank you.
very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Nice.
That sounds like a text I would get from my mom.
Need help, best
That's
time and
mom
place, love you,
energy,
bye.
Love you, bye. Oh. Sorry about that.
Didn't mean to say I love you. Wait, not that I don't love you.
But also, I don't love you.
Calibur loves you.
Oh, we could have ended it with Kellenvor willing.
Yeah, oh, I should have mentioned Kellenvor. Dang it. It's done. It's
Hey, Kalita. I'm rather busy at the moment. Perhaps tomorrow I'll find you guys. And it ends.
He said he'll find us tomorrow. He has his ways, I'm sure. I mean, he does scrying.
We
Yeah.
always stay in the same place. He's found
Yeah.
us here before.
Are you here, Devin?
We're at the end
No,
together.
we're-
Yes.
Kalina just got back.
Right.
Kalina didn't know. Kalina just got back.
We're together.
You guys are at the
No.
end. You
Okay.
Devin, are you here? You're sitting 5 feet in front of her.
Right next to her.
Kalina just walked in. There's no way for her to know that.
No, I like to think she didn't realize she just heard this disembodied Devin voice.
Yes.
Like, are you here? Oh, are you here?
No, that is a thing Nolki would do. Kalina notices everything.
I thought Devin was like across the city giving a sass, and I was like, "What?"
No, you guys all met back up.
We were all
Good to
together.
I had to use the bathroom.
The
Sorry.
one with that, my apologies.
I don't pay attention much, but fuck, I do that.
Could we change our rooms into just 2 rooms that are next to each other?
Can I sleep with Devin and Nolki, please?
Yeah, if we can change them into 2 rooms that are
Crazy?
next to each other, I can tiny hut. Right?
Nolki can see shit and that's invisible. And Devin can hit things hard. Help.
Oh my god.
Wow, way to leave all of your casters besides Nulky out.
Fine, all the casters
Sure,
minus Noki will just stay in their own room.
But immediate
have a party.
action people.
Caster party only. No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Like,
Sit in the room with
Kidding.
be with me, where if I see something immediate happen to you, I'm just gonna immediately whack at it and have a chance to hit you.
but you're a
It's
deep
real
sleeper,
people
Devin.
size.
Real people size.
I'm
did that
real
to-
people size.
We did.
Medium casters.
People size.
We have all humans except for one gnome in our other group. So
Oh.
we often say things are real people size.
Oh,
Damn.
Just real people
That sucks.
like medium casters
That's
is so
fucked.
harsh.
That's fucked.
All right, how are we dividing the rooms?
Can we get 2 that are next to each other, Devin?
I don't think the rooms are next to each other, though, guys. We saw the layout of the room. They're
yeah,
all.
they're kind of like.
Could we
Yeah.
get just?
The
Is there any
closest we can
chance
get were the
get
2
2?
I've
across.
already paid for 3 rooms.
There,
though.
there are 2 rooms that are across from each other, yes.
If we
how-
want to do that, that's
how-
fine.
How deep are the rooms?
PG, that's amazing.
That's beautiful.
We're not gonna be able.
I felt like
to,
that.
What do you mean? How close are the rooms?
They're across
you
the
want me
hall
to
from
cast-
each other.
Tiny
Yeah.
hut in between the room.
Yeah, and how deep are the rooms?
They're. I mean, you guys have seen a map
Yes.
of the
think
Because
rooms.
it's-
the tiny hut will not work. But if we just want to do 3 rooms and then I put up a dome, you'll be safe, Roland.
Yeah, there's nothing saying that you can't just tiny hut with just you and Nolki in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, but all of you need to be in the room when I tiny hut. Then you can
Why? We're sleeping.
Then you can leave. Because if something goes wrong, you
Go
can then
back.
walk through the tiny hut.
That's fair.
Get in the room. Noki's casting the spell. Get in the room. Come on.
The gnome is like, don't make
Get
me
in the
ask
room.
again.
I go
No,
reluctantly,
good
but as
night,
soon
like,
as it's
kumbaya.
done, I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Yes, good night.
And I'm leaving.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah.
I paid for a bed. I'm sleeping in a bed. And
I-
I walk away.
Okay. Wait. Devin, make a noise.
Why?
Okay. Can I try and pinpoint that noise per message? Because I want to be able, if things go wrong, to point exactly at Devin.
You do not want to bug Devin.
All right.
No.
At some point in all of this, there's the sound of footsteps, and Lilo kind of starts. She peeks her head into the doorway. and
panic.
Can we not, please? You're disturbing the other patrons.
You're the
Sorry,
patrons don't
Evan.
get attacked.
No.
I think it's sorry as the tiny hut closes.
Uh,
I just like pet roll. Like,
Let's
shh, it's
just-
okay.
Let's just keep it down, okay? Okay. I don't need to hear any more excuses. I've had enough from you guys. Just
Can
She
I
walks
just slip
away.
Lilo like
We're not gonna be allowed.
another like 2
Yeah,
gold
we're gonna
pieces?
we're gonna get kicked out for this nonsense,
she
guys.
takes them and just keeps walking. So mark 2 gold pieces off.
I don't think we should pay her. I think we should just find another inn where they don't know us yet.
I mean, that might be a good idea. Just for now, we've been.
That's the
I
only
don't-
place we've ever stayed.
I mean, Ro and I stayed in that one bougie place.
Yeah, we were
Yeah, but
being
that's
shifty.
That's
We could-
expensive.
I do believe the trough has rooms above.
I don't want to stay there.
Nah.
No.
We're asking to get
No.
mugged.
Just for
Yeah.
once, can we just try to behave?
Would you
We
like me to
were-
play some soothing pan flute?
Have we thought about
What do you
that?
want
Have
me
we
to
thought
do?
about just behaving?
What do
We
you
were
want me to do?
attacked
How are we
Two
supposed to
good
behave when things are
separate
trying to kill us?
times.
I'm gonna go to bed.
No, yeah.
Okay, sleep
I feel
time.
like
Let's
part
go.
of the time we ask for it, walking around with him. Just expect it.
Make Roland sleep outside.
He only needs to sleep for 4 hours,
And he doesn't even sleep
and he
anyway.
doesn't even sleep.
I'm gonna tuck
Bullshit.
Rolen into bed and play him some nice soothing pan flute until he shuts the fuck up and goes to sleep. And then I'll go to Devin and tuck
you
her
have
into
sleep?
bed. And play
I'm
some
already
soothing
passed out.
pan
No,
flute.
I went to bed angry. I'm like,
Do you have
fucked.
Do you
I'm
have
anger
the
sleep.
sleep spell?
I feel like
Me?
when Devin
No.
enters
Yeah,
the room, I'm
aw.
just gonna be like, because I
The
shiver.
tiefling just appears in your room with a pan flute, like, go to sleep.
I'm just like, don't wake her. Shh.
We're in an inn. Oh my god.
Amuro will tuck you all into
It's not
bed.
my fault. He fucking
So Ro
Maybe
goes
he's
around and
fucking
tucks
good at what he
people
fucking
in
does.
to bed one at a time.
Yes.
I spent 10 years in prison, so I have to suffer the consequences of my actions.
Devin, it's okay.
Spending time in prison
Like
was
burrito
suffering the
tucker.
You guys
consequences
aren't
of
in the same
actions.
room. You guys aren't in the same room.
No, I think it's like
This is
Roland
the
is telling
angry
me.
mumblings that I'm having in the room that
I have
Kalinda is
17
listening
perception.
to.
I can
just
hear
like-
mumbling.
It's Roland telling me to message Devin here.
Block if you hear me or not.
I now know where Devin is. Roland, are you telling me to message Devin?
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No.
Imagine Devin just sitting up. Can I just sleep?
I thought we
No,
leave
no,
Devin
no, let it
alone.
happen. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Mumbling.
Let it happen.
Here's the words.
I think this is the mumbling.
Hold up. I guess I need to pull up the map and I'll switch over to this playlist. Whatever roll initiative.
What? Why?
No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
Fight me,
I'm
'cause now I'm
tucking people
angry.
in bed.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
in
wait.
bed. I'm not
We
fighting.
Yeah,
didn't,
everyone
we
go the
didn't
fuck
even
to
have to
sleep.
charm her this time.
Oh dang.
Oh my gosh.
All I fucking wanted was to go to sleep.
Sleep. That's cool.
You all have been burrito tucked into bed.
I'm an
I
angry
am
burrito.
burrito.
You
Angry.
I'm
are
a hot burrito.
Spicy.
Why
Fire
is it
burrito.
spicy?
Why is it spicy?
Burrito.
Burrito.
I didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's okay,
It's
I
like
know.
what is it called? Swaddling?
Yes.
Oh,
When you swaddle a baby, you wrap it up so that its arms are down and
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
Kalina is the one who wakes up and goes and removes the Velcro so that everyone can do the whole stretching thing.
No. Yes.
Okay. So you all go to sleep.
You all have been tucked into bed.
I'm headed up around Roland and I.
Roland, is there anything you'd like to do in the 4 hours while you're waiting for the rest of your party members?
You are nice and swaddled.
I'm practicing with a whip. Devin. In my mind.
Oh,
General direction
He's
is
like,
that
if you sneak
have
into
to
our
roll.
room,
For real.
At the
You
same
have to
time
roll.
this happens, Kalita just hears a fucking Rolen as a turn and roll eventually.
I think
Completely
you have to roll to see if you
coincidental.
hit me now.
Oh god.
She made me grumpy.
Wait. Does he have to roll because he's not proficient and I'm in the same room?
yeah, you do have to make a stealth check.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm good at that.
Whippy boy, no.
As long as it's not a 1.
Oh, wait, no, it just has to beat my passive perception. We're fine.
Mine too.
What'd you
Yeah,
roll?
my passive perception is an 11.
Yeah. I
You got
doubled
a
it.
22.
Okay. Nolki, you sleep through the night.
Oh yeah, like most nights, safe in the tiny hut. I like to imagine there's a little bit of it that like goes down through the floor, so there's just like a bit of a dome peeking out on the floor below.
I think
I thought it was mostly
actually,
translucent.
Yeah, or no,
Oh,
it's
does it?
it's
Doesn't
not
it?
I think it's a
translucent.
sphere.
It's
not
not
translucent.
translucent.
It's
We've talked
opaque.
about that.
It's opaque. But radius, it's a dome. Yep. Although
Sure.
the area is a sphere, but it is a dome,
Mm-hmm.
which
It is a
is
dome.
would it
very
peek outside the
frustrating.
wall on the sides?
This is very frustrating.
Continuing on.
A sphere is not a dome.
Continuing on.
The dome is half of a sphere.
Eventually, you all awaken and make your way downstairs. Oh my gosh, why did that take so long?
I had to swap.
That's I don't know. Maybe last night we were attacked or something.
Shenanigans.
Because
That's a
it's
lie.
us.
Yep.
So, you head downstairs. Breakfast is had. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Make sure Devin and Roland don't kill each other.
I've completely forgotten about it by morning.
You're like, why
just
would I
chatting
kill
away.
him?
Like, act like it didn't even happen.
Begrudgingly drink breakfast drink.
I give him a howdy as I
Yes.
sit down at the table.
Breakfast drink.
I'm being ambiguous.
Are you drinking milk?
Do you want to find out?
When you say it like that.
You
Okay.
guys ever heard Stairway to Heaven on a pan flute?
Make a performance
What's Stairway
check.
into Heaven?
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's
What's
so
heaven?
bad.
Is that where you went yesterday?
Have you ever heard Stairway to Mount Celestia?
Yes. I play Stairway to Mount Celestia. 24. Let's go.
You have the attention of everyone in the inn by the time you finish.
Between every like whistle I say, put the cup down. Do 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 do.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. You guys kind of just chill for a little bit, each doing their own individual thing, but staying within reach of each other. At some point, the door does open, and Raylar takes a seat next to you guys.
Howdy.
Thank you for coming. And just look at Noki.
Just pass him my plate of food because I think he looks hungry and tired.
What do you guys need?
I was wondering if you could try and scry the person I described.
I mean, I can try.
And then, so, I think I need to have an image of Do. Can any of you guys make an image, an illusion?
Best I have is like polymorph, but I'm not sure if that would work.
Someone cast disguise self to make you look like Dew.
I have disguised self.
Can you make yourself look like Dew? She is a humanoid of roughly your height.
Probably. DM discretion.
I believe you can with disguise self. Yes.
Yeah.
You can just make yourself look like anybody.
Okay. So I guess I do that.
You do that?
She looks like this.
Aha. I'm like, was this kind of how she looked?
Okay. He takes a look at Ro. I can't guarantee this will work.
Worth a shot.
This is weird.
Is there any way we can buff this roll?
That's all you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking for his spell save DC.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of ways this can go wrong because she doesn't know it's coming, so she's got to try and save because weird spell effects incoming. I think scrying has some extra rules.
Oh, it does. Don't worry, I'm working on it.
Ah, fun.
Oh boy.
This was more like in character to the party. Like, there's a very high chance this doesn't work.
Man. Hopefully it works.
And if it works, Kalita, can you have sending ready? Because if there's no one around, then we could do sending and then just talk to Do.
I'm just saying, if she's a navigator, the chances of her being alone are very slim.
Maybe.
All right.
If I recall, the whole time on the boat, she was always around somebody.
He was around me a lot of the time, just us. Maybe like where they're going next, Kalita, or asking questions about the storm giants or whatever you want to do.
Let me know what you want me to say, and then I can say.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. He casts the spell, and he closes his eyes for a moment, and then very quickly opens them again. Sorry, guys.
All right. Thank you so much for trying.
I turn back into myself.
Okay.
Loki looks just a bit dejected.
Didn't really consider what we'd do in that case.
I mean, not much we can do.
A chance.
It either works
Yeah.
or it doesn't.
Out of character. It's why I didn't start writing the 25 words yet.
Do-do-do-do. Yep. All right. I'm. I mean, I can try and scry on an area.
The only other best place would be the boat, but
Yeah, the Evanport
That can
dock,
work.
maybe?
I'm sorry, the what?
Evanport. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you
Probably
should
the current
try.
whereabouts.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be more helpful.
Sounds like
Why
Why
are we
not?
looking for someone there?
You were in the conversation.
doesn't mean he's paying attention.
Dude's on the ship
Yeah.
in Evanport on the Moaning Siren and is being held
Fun.
captive.
Wonderful. I
Yeah.
mean, I can try Evanport, but that's a... that is a big-ass dock that you were asking for.
Is it
Hmm.
possible for
it
the
would be
boat
easier to do the
specifically?
boat, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think of our harbor and multiply it by, like, 3.
Like,
Oh,
it's
really?
that big?
That's
Have you-
big.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys know where Evanport is?
I do.
Oh,
Yes. On a map?
For what it's worth.
The ship would be the best bet.
Capital of Telaith. Evanport.
Hmm.
It's big.
Porninus.
Yeah.
So, where am I looking?
do you think you could scribe the Moaning Siren?
You can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Unless
No.
we can make an image of the ship.
I would suppose it's
Looks
also
at
possible
Ro.
he's seen the ship.
I cannot shapeshift into a boat. No. I can shapeshift into person.
Has he seen the Moaning Siren before?
Sorry, guys, I haven't.
Yeah.
Let's
So
try.
much for trying.
So, can I go?
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Sorry.
Oh,
Unless you need help with anything.
yeah. Can you offset the, pay me for my time, maybe? That was a valuable spell slot there.
What would you like?
Oh gosh.
I thought we were friends. Helping friends. You know him a favor, maybe? No.
Oh my gosh. What level scry again? 5th?
5th, I believe, because I can't have it yet.
You know, I could just look at a sheet and it would tell me.
Didn't work though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th level. Oh, well, I mean, I like you guys. Let's say 50 gold.
7, can I draw a wage from the party fund?
But yeah, I'll pull it out.
About 50 gold.
I was already counting coins when he said it, so.
As a spellcaster, do I think that's reasonable?
As a spellcaster, yes.
Sounds good.
Kind of high level.
Yeah.
He cast the spell for us, which is kind of like having a spell scroll. A spell scroll of that level is probably about 500, if not more.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I was
Indifferent.
already.
An
It's-
indifferent cure wounds at 5th level is 200 gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
keep that in mind.
That was a bargain.
I pulled
Yeah.
that out of party funds. Yeah.
he's a nice
Yeah.
guy.
He takes the coins and puts them in his pouch and finally someone's paying me for what I do.
You need help with any other
I
job?
mean, you did us a favor.
I tend to work alone. Thank you very
Do you
much.
want to be invisible for the next hour?
If I wanted to be invisible, hun, I could do it myself.
That's fair.
Well, I'll see you guys later. And
Bye.
he disappears.
Daisy, what are you doing?
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Not for right now. I think.
Nothing I can think of.
Unless
No.
I'll shoot a message to Rolen. So you were looking at those runes. Do you wanna break in? The portal runes.
No.
Okay. I'll say okay aloud.
Oh my god.
That was more of a, oh, okay. Not like, oh, I need to know this. I'm not going to break into the castle for a second time.
Nope. I will hold person on both of you.
You have no idea. I
I
just
have a
messed with
greater
Rolen for
sense.
no reason.
Unfortunately, we are approaching 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So that is
Damn.
probably where we are going to call it for the evening.
I love the DM just hearing the suggestion and going, "Oh no, that's awful."
Don't do it.
They're having the big meeting. The security is at the highest. That is a terrible idea.
It was
That
more
is
along
a
the lines
terrible
of
idea.
they're gonna get themselves fucking arrested. I'm not about
Yup.
that life. Well, I mean, you guys do you.
You know I'm not stupid enough to go back.
Roland said no.
No, yeah.
Unfortunately, I
Milky
don't.
is absolutely stupid enough to do that. That's
Does not look like I have a whole lot of people online, unfortunately. Sad day. Well, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I once again apologize if I made anyone uncomfortable, but there is a reason that this stream is marked as 18 plus,
Woot.
or at
We
least for
sometimes-
mature audiences.
We
If I was
talk
a
about titties.
if I was a stereotypical bard, that would have gone differently. But I am an awkward, shy bean.
Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the resubs. Yeah. I gotta go to work in the next couple of days, so I will see some of you guys on Wednesday. Which I believe, if Mel is down, is another raft day.
Probably.
Woot woot. Awesome. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.